The Marut, his hand outstretched, currently holds the eyes of Kanan, the talisman of Zarn's first trophy kill. And Kira and Ashwell and Vaunt, I believe you still have yet to decide. And I believe Zarn was considering taking that back.
Kira did give her scythe.
That's right.
I'm probably just gonna keep mine, because I really can't think of anything else to give.
That wouldn't ruin your character.
Yeah, pride's not the worst thing to lose.
I'm gonna keep mine. I'm gonna give up my scythe for better or for worse.
Okay.
The big thing that Ashwell wants to know is I want to know personally what Ashwell giving up the spell rot tattoo would mean for him. Because I know we're gonna rule out time and I fucking ass, which is the only thing that kept me from choosing it.
It's significant. You'd be giving up a moment in time that changed quite a lot for Ashwell.
His death?
Get OG Ashwell back?
Huh. Oh. That's an interesting concept.
I mean, current Ashwell is a sword, so.
Oh yeah, that is the thing we missed in the recap. Ashwell just like flat out like admitted to the judge during a monologue, like, "Oh yeah, no. By the way, I'm his sword. That fucker's dead. I'm the blade he carried." Everyone's like, "What?" So, oh man.
It was fucking. Kira was just looking at him like, "Are you stupid?" Because he was like, "My whole life I've been a tool," and Kira's just over here like, "I've existed for like 10,000 years as a servant to another being," and looking at him like, "You're whining about being a tool."
We're all tools.
As I recall, he didn't complain about it. He simply expressed empathy with the judge about it. Was like, you know, you have free will. You just need to exercise it. Sucks, but like try occasionally. And as I recall, he wanted to be a tool. Was his whole argument. He enjoyed the simplicity of not having to have free will.
Well, give us back OG Ashwell. Get out of here.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I think that's what he would do. Yeah, he would probably give the spell rot tattoo back. He'd probably have a very long conversation in his head, which we won't need to get into. But like
literal internal monologue.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing that for 20 minutes with you guys. So, and I'd rather we just play together. So, yeah, no, after a very long conversation with himself, he would look up and he would present it. He would lower his mask and indicate the tattoo on his head.
The Marut's hand begins to glow with this kind of white light in which all colors exist. Your face marked clean. And can I get intelligence saving throws from everybody but Ashwell?
God damn it. Not this shit again.
You have to understand, I'm not a smart person.
Neither am I.
Intellect seems to be a party vulnerability save for Vaughn.
Oh! I actually rolled well. We get a +4, right? Thanks to Snake Mommy.
My inspiration.
I hope a 21 is enough.
Everyone but Zarn remembers
Do it.
that Ashwell had had this experience. In Zarn's mind and everyone else ever, this is Ashwell as he's always been. And Ashwell, the sum of two, becomes Ashwell as one.
Oh, that's interesting.
So Kanan rolled like a 9. Did you roll your save in secret?
He said he
Matt?
was using his inspiration.
Oh.
I rolled it in the tower. I assumed we were supposed to.
Got you. Okay.
There we are. Yeah.
Poor Zarn.
Okay.
I mean, it's not an immediate detriment. She's just gonna be like, why does everyone keep saying that time Ashwell died? Do they mean like metaphorically or something?
Don't worry, Vaughn will never reference it.
I think you would just see Ashwell slowly exhale, and just a couple of tear tracks run down his face. He'd slowly put the mask back on, just sort of look at the blade wistfully, and just sigh. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted.
The blade is you.
What do you mean, my old friend?
I mean, it's literally an extension of you. You are both the sword and the person. You have access to a demi-plane within your sword.
He would pause and then look at the blade. The secrets I've kept. Huh. Well, third time's the charm. And his eyes would harden. And that'd be his moment.
You were saying, Natalie?
Oh, I was just. Soren's like, what do you mean, old friends? What are you giving up? You look exactly the same as you always have.
You know, dead.
Haven't you always been dead?
No, that's Kanan. That's Kanan.
God damn. Yeah, it's my hair. It's something with my hair.
I thought you got a haircut. That must be it.
Definitely.
Zarn, giving up your pride, you're confident in your abilities. You know what you're capable of.
And I get a demi-plane in my sword.
No, what comes of your choice remains to be seen.
After you finish a long rest, you'll grow an extra finger.
That doesn't.
Which hand?
That sounds horrible. After like 5 days.
What do you mean? You'd be more dexterous.
No. Is it like
necessarily.
one?
One extra finger.
Is it like once, or do you just keep
No,
growing extra?
every single rest, you grow an extra finger. I won't say where.
Oh my god,
I
no.
will never sleep again.
I'm the DM now.
You know what? I'll just stay here, guys.
You grow a
Having
finger
an
in the middle of
unlimited
your
food
forehead.
supply.
Yeah, grow a little finger right in the middle of your forehead.
At least.
Yeah, it's gonna be permanently flipping you off.
Kira.
They can hold really small things.
Yes.
In handing your scythe to the Marut, you lose sight of firm things that were once so clear in your mind. You remember an eternity of servitude to a being far above yourself. You remember pain and cold and anguish, but you remember a dragon. A dragon that to you is like a son. And you remember the world and the vision that you had of building a better one for it. Kanan, I don't think I need to remind you what you have lost, because you have lost the ability to do a lot of things here. The first of which being sight. You have given your eyes to the Marut, and with it sacrificed a great wealth of power for yourself, at least for as long as of a time as it will take you to be accustomed to living without sight. And Bont, the Marut stands towering above you. You understand its meaning with comprehend languages still active on you. I would have your codex.
Why?
That I might build a bridge back from whence I came. You may keep the knowledge. I merely need the tool.
Are you still honoring the ability to do
Yep.
um, help action on insight checks? Yeah. If you want to make an insight check on the Marut, Kira's able to offer help.
I think this is more of an investigation check, if anything. But, okay, so this is just some, like, soul figure in the middle of nowhere in a giant fucking tower. Does anybody smell something suspicious here?
Wait, well, yes.
They were here for the
as
whole
we-
last session.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
No, we've already established that there's something going on and there's something really wrong here on the plane of logic because, like I mentioned to you, it's been infected by this shadowy presence.
right. So let me make a general. What would you? Investigation, Arcana. It's the same thing.
I would prefer
But we
investigation
sort
over
of did an
Arcana.
Arcana check.
I have a +10,
That's fine.
so that would be my argument. Unless you're gonna have me make an investigation to try to like put everything together, since Vaughn's obviously been like, you know, not all there until this moment.
He'd been doing a big think this whole
You've been
time.
doing a big think. Okay.
The trails thing for up to the side.
Make an Arcana check, and then we'll see what that tells you before. Okay. So what are you trying to figure out, bud? Two
Like,
questions.
Okay, so first of all, why is this guy rusting? He's on the plane of order. If he's like in this amount
It's
of
not on the
disrepair,
plane of order.
we're not on the plane of order.
No.
We're on the plane of logic.
Okay, that's something I missed.
Not on the plane of logic. No. He comes from the plane of logic. You're on the plane of Lamina.
Okay, I misunderstood you when you said that. Okay.
Yeah, we're in a
Okay,
different
that's
place.
something that I did not understand.
Yep.
Let me rephrase my question. Why is he here? Other than the obvious, like, shadowy infestation, isn't he like an incredibly powerful being?
Something is either keeping him here, he has done something to trap himself here on accident or on purpose, or something has otherwise inhibited his leaving for so long that he forgot how.
My second question. Would he even...
That's why he would want your codex. He's not bullshitting you.
Right, but why... But the power is invested in my codex. It's like, how would he even... Because it's not stuff that allows for building. A lot of it is destructive. I mean,
He just wants it because it's pretty.
Thinks
my
it'll
book,
look nice on his shelf.
my page is mine. Yeah, so there's banishment, find familiar, gate. I guess that would not really. I mean, magic circle, planar binding, and summon greater demon.
I mean, I could see gate being used clearly. It's like
Gate only lets you teleport
Well,
like
I mean, he didn't say how he's going to use it because, like, if it has something to do with planar binding, he could probably reverse engineer. No pun intended. No pun intended. planar binding to send himself home if he's being trapped here.
That's actually kind of funny.
Oh yeah, Gate's a level 9 spell, though.
Yeah.
I can't technically scribe spells that are of a higher level that I cannot cast. But if I could somehow commit those to memory, or commit Gate to memory, that's a very powerful 9th-level spell.
Get out your camera phone. Take pictures of the pages.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, he did say you could keep the knowledge, and so far, Marut's been pretty, like, brutal as what we've been giving up has been. It seems like every time we give it something, it seems to know, like, to come back on it, to, like, hold on to its word.
Sure,
So,
but
like,
there's no magical shorthand in Dungeons and Dragons. There is in Pathfinder.
Right.
That is,
right.
that is
I'm just saying,
but-
like, maybe he would give you literally, if he can give you, like, he's ridiculously powerful, maybe he'll scribe it for you.
He just wants to Xerox some
The
of the
codex
pages.
itself is an incredibly powerful item. Like, it is one of the most powerful items in the setting. By reading it, as long as you have been, and doing your best to understand it, I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility to say that it has imprinted some knowledge into your mind, along with the construction methods and requirements for your mytholore.
Mom would just like wave his hand, and the pages would go spiraling around him, much akin to the. If you ever played Castlevania, what's the name? Rondo of Blood, the one where you use the Bible and it like spins around you really rapidly. That's kind of how the pages spiral out.
It, like, teleports into nothing before appearing into his hand. And
Oh, wait. Life has a really good point. Why can't I just banish him back home?
Probably because there's a more powerful entity, maybe even this shadowy thing that's taking over the plane, keeping him here. And this is an extremely intelligent, powerful being. If that was viable, he would have asked you to do that.
Right, but I haven't asked my second question yet. That's my second question.
there is no reason that that would work. He is completely bound here for so long. Outside of time, it's as if this has become his, like, home plane.
Vaught has the pages land in front of him in his hand, and he just offers them over to him. Very willingly.
He delicately takes them from you. Despite how utterly massive this being is, it's very ginger in the way that he grabs them.
I'd imagine he's like the Iron Giant. It's like
No following.
All of the things that he was given coalesce into that same light in his hands. And then the only thing that's left is the pages spinning. And then those disappear too, and he walks over to this massive wall. There's this contraption built into it that looks like a ring with multiple concentric rings hollowed out and set into the wall behind it. As he approaches what appears to be some kind of pedestal, sized for him, to you guys, it's like a small tower. Like, he places one hand upon it, and the pages begin to spin. Lightning of all colors and shapes begins to coalesce from these pages. And you can begin to see reality peel back. The rings begin to flow over one another faster and faster until they reach the speed of light, spinning so fast that the tower shudders. The circular beam of light in the center of that massive wall contraption begins to spread out towards the exterior of the rings until, like an orb, a different realm opens to you. You can see as far in and as far deep as you are capable. Machines plugged into one another. Machines that fly about the sky stampede across the ground in swarms like tides of a sea. Massive, conjoined, unified in their purpose. They flow ever onwards until you can see a spark in the far distance. It appears like a quasar, this beam of white light flowing rapidly, flashing and flaring from the top and the bottom. And the Marut looks down to you, pointing at that spark.
Is that it then? Is that the being that can return us?
Yes.
Will those metal things attack us?
I will send you as close as I can. If you disturb them, they may very well do so.
Kira turns and looks at the party and points. Don't touch anything.
Kanan, why don't you walk next to me, buddy? Real
What's
close.
going on?
You're playing with this this puzzle. Just trying to distract you from touching anything.
As you make ready to leave, is there anything you want to ask this creature before he sends you through?
What was that shadowy thing? The one watching us, corrupting everything.
They are many. That was a great dark beast. A being of monstrous capacity. It would devour all light in the universe if it could.
Religion check.
Okay.
I would also like to make a religion check.
Okay.
Fucking.
I need to get expertise in some of these skills so I can just be like super brain.
Why can I never remember this? Just fucking name skills. Goddamn. Okay.
A dreadlord imposes their will. Press the advantage.
Thank you, Life. Advantage. Someone take it.
Does one of us need it? Well, I guess we're both rolling, so.
Neither one of you passed.
Let me use the reroll.
What's your religion mod?
Plus 10.
Okay, go ahead. Can I give him guidance?
Sure.
Okay, guidance to you as well.
Alright. Yeah, there
Holy
goes a
shit.
D4.
33.
Nice.
Nice.
Vaught, you've read of these dark beasts in the tower that Detridalis keeps. In a particularly quarantined off part of the library, there's a number of shelves that he has warned you, like, hey, be incredibly careful, always cast magic circle whenever you're reading these spells, or reading these books, excuse me, because like just the knowledge itself can taint the mind and body and soul in a way that is irreparable, and then you could end up becoming a monstrous wight, and a wizard wight of your level is going to be really bad for everybody involved, including and especially the people that you work with. So just be careful with that.
No problem, no problem.
Dark beasts are soaked in anathematismal energies, the energy of the abyss. They're not demons. They're not even undead. They are those that have died, gone to the space between spaces, and dwelt long enough in a place where the darkness of the abyss touches Lamina. They are made into beings of unbelievable power. And they're like a vacuum of souls. Like a Nightwalker on steroids.
Yeah, see, for those of you that don't know, Nightwalkers, I believe, are CR like high
20.
20s.
They're
They're
20 flat.
Just 20?
Yep.
Regardless, on steroids, that means like add 4, 5, 6, 7. to
It's
the
because
CR.
they're very face roll creatures. They literally just exist to hit things and be dangerous. Like so.
Annihilation Aura.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not legendary and don't have special actions or anything like that. They're just there to kill.
Omni, how long have you been muted?
A while.
I wonder how many times you were trying to talk to me and you thought I was just ignoring you and being an asshole.
No, never. Actually, I intentionally had muted myself because I was going to get up and take something to the kitchen. I just didn't want to make a lot of
I
racket.
appreciate it. I
So,
got you.
just noticed it because I was like, it looked like he talked, but. I
so
didn't
what
hear
are these things called?
I did talk to myself there.
Dark beasts.
Arc beasts?
Dark beasts.
Arc beasts. They're like negative beings, I guess I'd call them. Because they're not like you said they're not like abyssal, they're not like undead, they're just something negative.
There's something special that comes from Lamino. Only can be found here.
So why didn't it kill us? Are you going to share that with the party? Because that's the question I want to ask the creature. It's bugging the shit out of me now.
Why didn't
Why
the
didn't the
shadows
dark
kill
beast
us?
kill us
Or
then?
miss-
So I'll ask that in character. I'm hoping Vaughn shares that.
Well, that would be something Vaughn thinks of too, obviously. But like the whole idea of just with my really high roll, could I fathom that as a part of the same roll? Like, are just because these things are like just powerful creatures, does that mean they're inherently?
I guess not kill us, but eat our souls.
Well, yeah, like why didn't they do anything at all? Are they just neutral things? Like, what are they? Like, what stays them?
What gives?
I don't think I want to tell you.
I can roll an investigation check. I mean, like that would be.
Okay. That would be fair.
Font figures it all out and then never shares a word of it.
All right. As if something directly is intervening with it. Not itself. Something is reaching through it and stopping it.
Oh, so there's something intervening that are keeping them at bay.
Mm-hmm.
Bond just sort of nods to himself. I see. I'm not sure, unless somebody like prompts me to.
Are you going to share or tell the rest of us what's going on? Because I've never heard of such a creature.
Forgive me, the sheer unusual nature of this place is bogging my mind down. These things are great, well, for lack of better terms, dark beasts that inhabit these realms. And they would have not killed us, but taken our souls, if it weren't for some sort of extra plane of force holding them at bay. What that force is, I have no idea, and I don't believe that any of us could ideally identify that without causing some major disturbances.
Well, I want to know, so I would like to make a religion check to see if Kira knows a person, place, or thing that would have the power and desire to do such a thing.
That's a very broad question.
I mean, like a entity, a god, a group. Why would they care? And you know,
Let me look at my spells, see if I got anything for this.
It's the light beast. Sorry I spoiled it.
It's Dayman, clearly. is the
Kira,
answer.
what do you think?
So they're tainted by abyssal energy, but they just live here in Lamina.
Live is a
And-
strong word.
Exist.
Inhabit.
They exist here in
Yep.
Lamina, and we came to the conclusion earlier that the only being who has control over the plane of Lamina is Death. So would it stand to reason that Death is the one who is sock puppeting these things?
Yes, that would stand to reason.
Ah, haha, pat self on back.
I'm pretty sure Ashwell would look at the point of light and look back up at him. Him as in them, the Marut, and sort of nod. Thank you for this.
Vaughn, you understand that as do not thank me. I have taken something great from all of you. I thank you.
Thank you. You're returning and look. Thank you. You're quite the people pleaser.
Ashwell will just wordlessly bow at the waist. So, shall we then?
Have you any information for me? Any insight? He says he looks up at this massive creature. In exchange for what I have given you, I would like some, perhaps, extra plane of knowledge of my own. Perhaps the proper pitch of tuning fork to access the realm that you once called home. That would be of great help.
Give me an insight check.
Whoa. I'm not very insightful. I know many a thing, but I can't read people very well. Probably because Vaughn has a little bit of, never mind.
Is any of us particularly insightful? Is it just you,
Me.
Kira?
Just
Yes,
Kira.
Yeah, I think it's literally just you.
Its posture changes slightly. And it says, unfortunately, no.
You have nothing you could provide me with. Nothing at all.
I could not provide you with what you just asked for.
Give me something, anything. Some sort of insightful knowledge. I've given you something of great power. I think you owe me something of the same ilk.
I'm giving you life again.
You've given me a direction in which to go to seek life. You have not directly given me life. Do not jest.
What would you ask of me?
Know you any magical incantations?
Such things are beneath me, but I do understand what you ask for. I can see how you see yourself. A would-be guardian or gatekeeper. If so many more were inclined such as you, then my kind would be obsolete. I will do this. I will bestow upon you fundamental knowledge. What knowledge I can remember of the realms and their planes. The spheres change in their shape. Not even I understand them anymore. The stars, they too have changed. But I will share with you what I know.
Vaughn's trying to contain his excitement. He just has this very placid expression on his face. He's just... I'm assuming I'm going to have to make another intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm getting booped with knowledge again.
I would like to point out that we are technically dead. We don't know what happens if you become double dead because your head exploded Scanner's style from too much knowledge. So,
If anything, I don't have a physical form in which to inhibit my ability to stow knowledge in the soul.
I hope.
Yeah, no kidding.
This adds a +4 from Zaranzara, correct?
You want to give him guidance again?
Yes,
Please.
I will.
Please, oh please.
Can you think of a single reason to get +1?
God damn.
Incorporeal.
Shut
command.
up! Shut, please!
A bless, maybe, perhaps? Would somebody be kind enough to give us a bless?
Dylan Warhammer, please come. D6, please. I've summoned you.
I actually have a
Nice,
spare
it's-
bless.
Wayne.
I have a spare
Yeah.
bless. Oh, nice.
Good.
No, he's got you. He's got you.
Thank you. Bro. I said the magic word. You go. Okay, go into your bathroom at like 3:14 at night and say Warhammer, 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 and Dylan will be summoned.
A pair of hands will strangle you from the mirror. And then take all your minis.
A vampire cowboy will strangle you from the mirror.
That is enough.
I have knowledge.
He teaches you a modified version of dreams of the Blue Veil.
Oh yeah. That's so fucking great. Yes, please.
So, if you can take a tuning fork, enchanted and made specifically made of platinum and to exact specifications, requires 250 gold per each of them. You can place that within another realm and attune it to that place. Once it is attuned to there, you can use that to activate Dream of the Blue Veil to that place in that other realm.
Gotcha. So I need to bring that fork first to that realm in order to attune it. Okay.
Yep. You can dream of the Blue Veil to places that you have been before.
That's cool.
I'm gonna write that down on my notes. Need to get me some forks.
You're gonna have to make them.
Tune me some forks.
Make some forks. Make
Oh,
some
Lollygaggers raiding with a party of 14. Welcome in.
Oh, wow.
welcome in. Hello.
It's,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Awesome.
the raid. Welcome in.
Okay, so I need to get me some forks. Need to make me some forks. Attune me some forks in the places I've been before. Say before. Just kidding. I wrote down before in my note, and it's funny, so I'm gonna leave it. It'll help me remember it better. Okay, so Vaughn's just like, good, excellent. That'll be sufficient.
This is acceptable.
You guys are just like, I'm gonna like pull out my eyes. I'm gonna give up, I don't know, half of me. I'm gonna give up this cool trophy I got. Vaughn's just like, I'm giving up all this knowledge. Give me something in exchange. I'm giving you powerful knowledge. Give me.
It's a fair trade. Giving up a codex is a pretty significant thing to give up, so I think that's fair.
I'm giving up literally like this object can never be recreated. Like
That's correct.
it's a one. I couldn't even make it.
That's correct.
So yeah, I'll make my own
Yeah.
codex with abjuration and blackjack and poker.
That's fair. I would.
Abjuration of blackjack? Never
Poker.
mind.
Yeah, it's a reference to a bygone era.
Damn. That hurt Natalie to hear that.
I know he's joking.
Am I?
So the Marut looks down to you once more, points to that quasar appearing spark in the distance. Are you ready?
Well, I was gonna look to the rest of the party, make sure they're good to go.
Hold on. I'm still not understanding what you took from me, aside from that scythe. I'd like you to tell me.
For a very long period of time, in service of your lady, you wielded her power.
Yes?
You lose that power.
What?
Are you all ready?
What? What? Kira looks up at this thing.
You must all make a sacrifice so that you may be made whole.
Yeah, y'all might as well just go, because Kira's about to have a freak out, so just...
From this one, and he points to Ashwell, I took a difference in opinion, a schism of the self. For that, he may be whole. From this one, and he points to Zarn, I took the pride of what would eventually threaten to consume worlds. For that, this one will be whole. From this, he points to Canaan, sight was freely offered. A boon, a gift, that one will find themselves through noble sacrifice. And from this one, he points to Vaunt, I took unimaginable power. I took what will make me whole. He looks to you. This is not the end of your road. This is not the only power you will wield. Now that I can see, I see into the future once more, and I can see that you, very soon, he points with his one eye past all of you through the doors that you came in and back out into the landscape of Lumina. I see a great power yet to come before looking back down at you.
Well, that's not reassuring. If anything, that's worse.
I think Ashwell would slowly turn his masked head to look at you.
Like I said, Kira's having an episode right now, so just like
Right.
carry on with what needs to be done. She's just gonna keep going.
Kanan starts running in the wrong direction.
Oh god.
Kanan, get back here.
Kanan's like a toddler, just like, whoa.
Can never take my eyes off of this one.
You're like that character from The Mummy that lost the eyes and the tongue. I'm so sorry. Oh, Benny. Rip Benny.
Or Benji. I don't remember.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Something like that.
May their memory of whomever that may have been.
I'm sorry, Red, that movie predates you by almost a decade. It is a good movie.
Not that much.
Y'all have been mummies before I'm even 40. I didn't
Damn
do it,
straight.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, man. I'm gonna look good as a fucking corpse. Ashwell.
That sentence is concerning.
A little bit.
I'm not planning on it anytime soon. I'm just saying I'm
Okay.
gonna be fucking sexy.
Good to hear.
Anyway, so.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Withered.
Ashwell will look back at Kira, and honestly, I think it'd be more empathy than anything, looking back. And he would just start sprinting headlong towards the spark.
I guess Sarn is throwing Kanan over one shoulder and grabbing the still babbling Kira and throwing them over the other shoulder and jumping through.
You put me down.
don't have time to argue with the
I'm not
metal
done with
man
this
anymore.
discussion yet.
It'll be all right.
We'll
man.
come back later.
Well, we'll just give you like a reassuring like pat on the head as you're just kind of like walking along.
All right. And
All
with that,
right. No
ahead.
more guidances, guys.
the last one was to keep Vaunt from going completely insane. I think that's a good use of it.
It's fitting.
Well, don't go
Assuming
anywhere,
Vaughn isn't
folks.
already inside.
Oh, he definitely is. After this, like, absolutely. Don't go anywhere, anybody. We're going to take a quick 5 to 10, and we will be right back with more Covet Syndicate. Welcome back. We come back in on the party, stepping through this large orb transportation, and stepping out on a platform high above what they had seen when they stared through it. What they saw was these mass biomechanical planes with creatures flying above and skittering atop them. Where they end up, it's more like a mountain, a tower, with a long walkway, and that spark at the end.
Ashwell's running headlong towards it.
Derek, what does it sound like? I don't know what it looks like anymore.
The sky is this kind of bluish gray. There's this very low level of light anywhere. The spark off in the distance is the brightest thing that you can see, but it is like a beacon out in the void. The skittering and flying creatures are far below where you are, though. Every once in a while, there will be a swarm of those flying through the air that might venture this high. The sound of a great thrumming as it spins so very fast. There's no smell in the air. It's completely sterile.
Sounds pleasant. If not a bit disconcerting.
Kira in the background, very upset. Still.
I'm a runner.
Dare I put you down, or are you just gonna stand there talking to yourself? Just kidding.
Yes.
It takes you, well, you don't know how long it takes you to pass the span of this bridge, but finally when you do, I didn't get art for it because it's impossible to find, and honestly, I just, I really couldn't figure out what to look for to even begin to search. But a being that is made of biomechanical tubes, apparati, and the flesh is some kind of liquid metal machine coating, pulls itself out from the pool at the base of this platform that you arrive at, expanding high over the whole of its realm. A being as big as a mountain erupts from this pool. And at the same time, it is the size of you. Vaunt, Ashwell, Zarn, Kira, Kanan. Finally, you have come.
For the record, Kira's run out of steam at this point, so that's just it's not just like bitching at this creature in the background.
Ashwell would bow his head.
Paul would look over at Ashwell like, they keep bowing. What are you fucking people pleaser all of a sudden for?
Because everyone else here is abrasive as fuck, and everything we've talked to in the past 3 days has been more dangerous than us by an order of magnitude. I think the only person, Ashwell's the only person who's like, I'm not going to talk blithely to the thing that can pop my head off with a
Well,
thought.
also not
Ashwell's
just
just like,
like
I for one happily welcome our new overlord.
gonna simper and crawl either.
Yeah.
You have to show them you're not
Oh
scared.
my god, you're all going to fucking T-pose at God until he smacks us.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a certain somebody.
Too bad you all don't know. Anyway,
No, we never will, because that was Ashwell 2, and this is Ashwell 1.
It's Ashwell 3, which is 1 plus 2 equals
Okay,
3.
that's
right.
Quick maths.
Ashwell finished the fuse and danced.
Yeah, well,
finally.
I
don't need
failed
earrings
math,
anymore.
so.
Yeah.
Welcome. You wish me to restore you to life.
Keen observation.
That would
Yes.
be nice.
I can do this.
But
But why?
I'm not speaking for everybody here, but I myself hold the knowledge of saving at least a good portion of the material plane. And I need these people to assist me in that.
How do you mean save the material plane? The material plane will be remade. He gestures with his hand, and in this open space between you, there's the swirling convalescence of power before the material plane kind of materializes like a map of it. It has been remade countless times before.
What I mean is, I aim to preserve at least a portion of it that would have been unjustly destroyed if not for my intervention.
Just. Define just in this context. Vaughn,
Well-
please.
You're not. Are you omnipotent, or what exactly is the reach of your vision?
I am all things that you see before you. I know all.
You know enough to be cryptic.
You
Very well.
asked if I am all-knowing. I said I know all.
Very well. Then you would understand that there is a figure who is steadily advancing the recreation of the material plane far ahead of schedule. So, shall I intervene? Yes. Shall you assist me? Well, I'm waiting for that answer.
There are many variables throughout the cosmos. Blind spots. Forgive. What would you say the pun, Kanan?
Lamau, get fucked.
Wow.
No, just kidding.
God just dropped a burner.
Yeah, get fucked.
He was purposefully going out of his way to make sure that Kanan did not take it like a bird.
Right, no. It's just,
Which inevitably made it. Never mind.
He says, I've been here since the beginning, for that is why I am called Primus. There have always been these blind spots, these variables. You, 5, are such blind spots. If I restore you back to the material plane, there is any manner of destruction that might be wrought upon it as a consequence of this.
Destruction comes no matter what you choose to do. So what little we could accomplish, would it really affect things that much, dear omnipotent creator?
That is what I am chiefly concerned about. The other beings, the other gods, as you would call them, their limitations precede them, as mine do me. I am forbidden from interacting with the material plane, from any plane. Me and my ilk, we seek to maintain the cosmic order, the balance. Allowing variables would be one sin too many. You have come a very great distance. I do not wish to disappoint you. However, I find your one city insufficient for logic.
Kanan takes offense to that.
Kanan will remember this.
What do you say
Roll
to
for
him?
initiative. Roll for initiative,
Shut
old man.
you.
Oh my
God,
god,
no.
you're blind
I will
and it's
tackle
gone.
you. I'm probably still carrying you because you can't see, and we didn't want you to slow us down.
You haven't put her down
actually-
at this point?
Not after
But
what
it's
you
just, like,
just said.
the fucking video of, or like the clip of like the Chihuahua and the Great Dane, and the Chihuahua will not stop yapping, and the Great Dane just puts its paw over the Chihuahua's whole head.
Just shuts it down like this one pushing over a Furby that's been going on for too long. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I want to know what Kanan says.
go
You
on.
want me- Oh, you want me to go on?
Not particularly, but Derek does. So,
You underestimate us, old man.
Paul just looks back at you, just like, forgive them. They've lost their eyes, and apparently their mind with it. Forgive them. They're disposable in my mind, but that's just between you and I, dear Primus.
When you say it out loud, it's not between you and I. He
I
gives you
do
this
not
look from across the room.
Estimate you. I think I lack the whole of you, but I think I estimate you quite accurately. Your variables, reintroduction to the prime materium, is the reintroduction of chaos to what might otherwise be a more whole order than it has been in some time. This would be chiefly concerning. Not only would I be forced to respond, you might cause the destruction of everything that you sought to save here today. And it will all have been for nothing in the first place.
But have we not already confirmed there's nothing orderly about what's going on? The cycle has been broken. And it's not happening correctly. Talia seeks to consume the material plane, and so she shall. And that would throw order immensely off kilter. Not only the consumption of a plane that is not yet due to be recycled, but a new grand being in the cosmos.
And thus the heavens were full. Therefore, who is kicked out?
I have foreseen what will be remade. Talia cares not for Avalon. The cycles are broken. This is true. And I would say that that might be considered a good thing. The cycles were broken long before the last variable seized what became her ascension. The cycles were dictating destruction of all things on the prime materium, the saving of very little. A mass cycle of death that funnels directly to Necronomulus himself, the first Lich, the end of all things. This is an opportunity for the realm to be made whole, wholly anew, free from the mar of such blightus death.
As you've asked us, then I feel more comfortable volunteering it. You say the system is flawed, and we are variables in it. You don't want to disrupt it, or destroy it. If this is a natural event, like a forest fire claiming a forest for it to regrow, I understand. In truth, I don't seek to save the whole plane, just a few, myself, but... If the system is broken, would it not make sense to introduce variables into it? If stagnancy has provided a broken wheel, do you not need to change it? Is risk not inherent in that? We're not heroes. None of us have claimed to be. We are, on the face of us, in many ways, who we present ourselves as. You would not be entertaining us in this conversation, I don't think, if you didn't know, at least in part, why we would be valuable to Sunback. We pose a risk, maybe a good thing, too.
Well, at the very least, you found us interesting. There seems to be a recurring theme.
Variables into the equation.
Indeed, and the pieces all do eventually fall into place, don't they?
So let me understand this. At least in the way that I shall speak aloud in the way that I understand it. You believe that things are fundamentally flawed, so therefore you wish to introduce another factor that would further the flaw? What point is there in that?
Things as they exist in this present moment are flawed. When things are reborn, it is an opportunity for things to exist in a way that is not.
I don't think so at all. Are you familiar with sourdough?
He looks up for a moment. Yes.
Good. So understand that sourdough may start off as a simple reaction of living things, yeast, living sort of bacteria that always grows into the same thing no matter how many times you restart it. If you feed it the same factors over and over again, it will inevitably become what goes into making the bread. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have all of the same factors. So if you want things to be different, kill everything. Kill all the gods. Start from nothing. You keep starting with the same ingredients and you expect the bread to turn out differently.
It was not the gods that were at fault. Death, a mar upon reality. It was but one actor. And before us is an opportunity to excise that actor's grip. You think all the gods are rotten. You think all of them see mortals as nothing more than tools. There are those amongst them that are selfish, but that is not them all. And they do not all consist of only a method to serve themselves. I have been around. I have seen them all grow from an infant They have their flaws, just as you have yours. They are not perfect, but they are not to blame. The axioms of the universe, fundamentally, is not disparity. Harmony has been stolen. Death has taken its place.
Well, then, if you're just going to refuse to help us, why the fuck are we here?
You were sent by one long lost to me. It wants to return. Perhaps one day it will.
Thank you for the answer, but that was rhetorical, Your Highness.
Ashwell's looking at all of you, and like first at Vaughn for like that slightly deicital rant, and then at you, and just kind of has this like, is this what I was like when you first met me? My, wow, gods, wow.
Oh, quiet.
Sarn's just shaking her head like, I didn't say anything because I know I'm not smart, so I trusted the smart people to talk, but I don't think the smart people
Nobody said
are
Kira
being
was smart. She
right
has an 8
now.
in intelligence, if I remember correctly.
Sarn
I'm the
doesn't
smart.
know that.
That's the
Kira's
thing I
having a
do.
very bad day. Kira's having a very bad day.
Let me do the smart thing. I am the smart.
Yeah, but
this isn't the smart.
The
This is the
fancy
social thing.
accent makes
but here's the problem is that Primus, no matter how we spin it, Primus is not going to help us because he's already made up his mind and believes.
you guys wanted to come east.
Primus hasn't made up
I
his
said,
mind.
let's go
He
north.
is the mind. So why can't you persuade it? So let me make some sort of check here, Derek. What would it take to persuade the mind?
I have a +7 to persuasion, if it helps.
So,
That might come in handy.
I'm very slow to have you roll against a god in any way, shape, or form, even if that god does represent the mechanics of the game. As I have explained through his lens, you are variables, meaning that he cannot see around you. He does not know what your future holds. He can see the future, but he cannot see you at any point in time. So he doesn't know what you're going to say to him. It is possible that you can say something that changes his mind. Omni was pretty much on the nail there. It's more of a social encounter.
Well, that's what I figured. I'm just thinking, since he is a highly logical being, and I'm not saying I'm a highly logical being in comparison, because that'd be like me comparing myself, or that'd be like Earth comparing itself to the sun. You know, but Vaughn is also a being driven by logic.
I think
So
it'd be more like the Earth's moon comparing itself to the sun.
Yeah, that's
Be an
but
ant
like
to Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
But Vaughn, as a highly logical being, what I'm asking is like, what logical argument could I put together in order to propose to him? Like, Vaughn is treating this as though he is talking to somebody that is of his equal intellect. There's no point of even trying to contest with the whole idea of being like, I'm going to talk to somebody with an intellect of 40. Like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
He does not have a stat block.
I know, but that's
For that reason.
Yeah.
Well, let me talk to him.
No.
No, you know
You not
what?
only lost sight, you lost sight of what things we need to be doing.
Nothing else is working, so I don't see what harm it's gonna do.
No, I see plenty of harm in it.
I'll hold her back.
I'll talk to him.
See, but here's the
Look.
thing: is that Primus is enjoying having this logical discussion with you, and is not going to budge. Like he's enjoying justifying his reasons for not resurrecting us. So we're gonna have to think outside the box.
Which is why I'm. If you think Kanan is outside the box, you're outside the box.
Kanan's most outside. Kanan is the wild card of the group. Literally, Kanan is the wild card of the group. Like,
That's what scares me.
Let her talk.
Let her
Let her
talk.
cook.
Let
Let
her
her
speak.
Fine. I would like to make my roll to see if I could put together a logical argument here that he would actually be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got a point.
Make the roll and in the tower, and you'll be thinking of how best to construct this argument while Kanan.
Yeah, I'm gonna let
talks to
Kanan
him.
cook in the meantime.
Okay, Kanan.
Kanan is going to say, what if we tell you what we're going to do? Then we won't be in your blind spot.
That's actually nobody has said that yet.
I was debating it. But
Broken clocks, right? Twice a day, I guess. I mean,
You would give me your word. Know this, Kanan. To give your word unto me ensures that you might never break such bondage. I didn't want to say that word, but it was too late. Bindings.
It's it's the right word. That's the definition of it. Yeah, you get.
the gang do BDSM with God.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Play,
hilarious.
play Always Sunny music now. God damn it.
This is that kind of stream.
I'll sign a contract to be your eyes.
The abyss.
You're fucking God.
Dylan says,
I'll gladly pay you day for a hamburger tomorrow.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dylan. Very nice of you. Kanan says that you'd signed a contract? Okay.
To be his eyes.
You would require no contract with me. Merely your word.
This is why I can't stand things other than devils, 'cause at least devils put things in writing.
You sought to be mine eyes. Kind of tilts his head at you. You.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm just literally about to say what everybody else is thinking, and I'm not gonna say it.
Your tattered soul traded time and again, hand past hand, and now you offer it unto me, now that it is finally free of your previous masters. You are free, and you would give that up. Vaughn, that is pretty much the most logical argument you could ever conceive of.
The whole, like, letting Kanan be their eyes.
All of you agreeing, giving your word to Primus, and then Kanan being there to keep you all in check.
So no contract, nothing written, nothing elegantly and eloquently organized. Just simple, I give you my word, and that's it.
The universe cares not for the letter of the law. It cares for its intention. It cares for the words given, and they might be as simple or as complex as you'd like. But I will ask for but a few. You will not interfere with the cycling of the prime material. I understand your mission. I understand that you will destroy the first vampire's hold on it. This is amenable. This does not break our contract, for this preserves a more whole prime materium. But this is the only, and I mean only, exception.
Need we all?
Yes.
What of our plans for Darkwood? Sorry, Blackwood and Darkwater. Ugh. I literally used to do it in my head. Yeah.
Silkwater and Blackwood.
Silkwater and yeah, it's been a day. Silkwater and Blackwood. Are we not allowed to try to save some in that, or are they forfeit to this as well?
And what of the Mythala?
You may keep your Mythalar. You
Lovely,
may keep
then
your
we'll have a
Blackwood. You may keep your Silkwater. I would not expect you to give up everything that you have worked so hard towards for all of these years. I'm assuming everybody gives him their word.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
I can abide to that.
All I'm doing is giving my word to what we were already planning on doing. I mean, we're not
I
gonna.
think Ashwell.
We didn't plan to interfere with the cycle. We just wanted to keep our stuff, basically.
God damn. If you ain't wrong, you know, I think Ashwell would pause for a bit, but then he would nod quietly.
There's going to come a time, very soon, when this weight might be tested. I encourage you, do not test it. I will bring you back from whence you came, as close to it as I can. Death has been severed from the world. You are the first of the dead. Where I send you is a place known only as the knowledge of the dead. You will be the first 5 to inscribe your names upon the grimoire. This will allow you an opportunity back into the world. And as the first of the dead, you will be permitted a more rapid response than the others, relatively speaking. There is one final thing I would warn you of before I would send you there. A servant of death, of Necronomulus, watches the knowledge of the dead. There are 2. One was once a priest of death, in a way very similar. And he gestures to Kira. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Be aware. This final test will be your soul's will to live. Do not give up, no matter how fatal things might appear.
Ashwell would nod. We won't fail. We can't.
It will be some time, Kanan. But I will meet with you soon. And suddenly, the five of you, as if you had been here for the whole time. You weren't, for the record, but instantly, without any flare or spark, you are at the knowledge of the dead. And this is going to be a perfect time for us to take our second break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more Covet Syndicate. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so very much for waiting. I surely do appreciate you. Now, as we were saying, the party has reached knowledge of the dead. Token lock is on. What do y'all do?
I'll lead us in, guys.
No.
The fuck back.
The blind leading the not blind. That's a great idea.
You stick with me, buddy. I'll guide you.
So you're moving Kanan over to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just hold on to my sleeve.
Can Ashwell make a perception roll to see if he can spot anything here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I recommend you don't scout ahead this time, because we know what happened out of character last time you scouted ahead.
Yeah, if you notice, I'm not.
Let me summon my familiar for that, which is honestly a victimless crime.
God damn.
What you
It's gonna be one
can
of those
see
days.
is a massive pink orb in the center of the room. This cascade of... Sorry,
Wait.
because it's obvious. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. Go ahead. Yes. No. But go ahead,
We can
please.
see what everyone.
A cascade of lightning stemming from it, and on the opposite side, a massive swirling vortex of energy. A book bound and chained with a skull, a black candle with a white flame. Opposite of that, a beautiful, and I do mean positively beautiful, elven woman.
Just had to be elves, didn't it?
Is that out of character? In character?
Vaughn's just kind of like mumbling to himself, assuming that nobody can hear him.
Kira still has a +9 to perception.
I mean, Vaughn's got a point. The literal reason that we're having to save the fucking world is because of an elf.
Doesn't mean it's all. Stop
And the entire
it right
elven
now.
nation is at her back. So yes, it is because of elves.
So, from what I can see here, and I can see this beautiful elven woman on the far side of the portal, on the other side of the weird wiggly boy. How it like, what is her bearing? Does she look like she's angry? Is she focused, serene, angry? What's the read?
She's not angry, but when you step into the room, she raises her left hand. Her right hand is holding a scythe that looked actually very similar to Kira's. A bit different, more
my fucking
customized.
scythe.
Kind of squints as she looks forward, like the fuck.
And as she raises her hand, from amidst the countless skeletons arise these smoked from within skeletal forms that all put their hands together as if in a sign of deference, of reverence. Welcome. Welcome, the first of the dead. She whispers, but you can still hear her.
I don't know about you lot, but I wasn't really expecting a welcome with those wispy things.
Can I identify these critters?
Critters.
Sure.
Dubious little creatures.
The only thing I'm good for now is making skill checks and being sassy. Oh god, I'm the party mascot.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You're the useless leader. Oh my god.
I'm not in any. Kira just seared a mouth off.
Memories. Yeah. Okay. Let me make a roll as well. What Arcana, religion. What do you want, boss?
Kira got it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, I want to know.
Too bad.
I guess I'll find
You
out.
can still roll.
Okay.
I'm going to say it either way. You got the same exact roll.
Yeah. I don't want to be elf-splained by Kira.
Elf explained.
God.
Kanan, unfortunately, you're not sure what these are.
You can't see them after
You
all.
can't. Yeah, you don't even know anyone's here.
God damn.
I didn't even think of
You
that.
don't even know they're there. You're just like, I think there's something in front of me. Oh,
They are specters. They are quite unremarkable insofar as that they are the animate corporeal skeletons of somebody that died a very long time ago, but the energy that's imbuing them is that of Necronomulus. They are made of his profound necromancy.
So she didn't create them, but she's in control of them.
She bound them. She just bid them rise.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Okay, so she got you. So she's wielding the power of Necronomulus.
well, this is the servant that we were just told.
Yeah, I know. I'm just okay. Clarifying.
That's fine.
'Cause
Clarify.
I got confused for a minute.
Cleric.
Don't laugh
Bye.
at that. That's not funny.
Are we
Thank-
truly welcome? Oh.
Of course not.
Well,
Vaughn just like lifts up his staff and like flips open the spellbook. Like, here we go.
there was a time when I would have welcomed you, Kira. There was a time I would have welcomed you with open arms to turn your back on all that you knew, that you might learn more. You have given up your power. If you are to wield something such as what I would have offered, you must take it from me yourself.
I don't know that I'm exactly interested in your second-rate necromancy, darling.
You really are mouthing off, considering you have nothing at your disposal at the moment.
Second rate. Honey.
Would you
all
like to be
things start-
divorced? She's not paying attention to her and looks at fine.
When
All
you
things
anger
start
them, then
in
you make it
somewhere.
our problem.
Ixnay on the crosstalk A as Ashwell looks at the both of you two. Do you need counseling or can we get through this? My apologies, milady. Please continue.
Oh yes, keep sucking up to the things that are trying to kill us, tool.
I'm gonna start whacking people if we don't stop arguing.
All things start somewhere. Second-rate necromancy. Allow me to show you the dread power I wield. Everybody please roll initiative.
You too, Kira. Have fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Kira's. You're literally just gonna be Zarn, but without all the smacky power.
Without my strength.
That's rough. Boom, 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 ba, boom, ba, boom. Give me good initiative for once. I'll take it.
Man,
I will say the one thing I do miss about playing old Ashwell the thief. Is my boy had crazy initiative buff. And now he's okay. It's fine. But man, it feels bad when you roll at 9.
Oh, this initiative looks in my favor for once. Oh my god. Actually, not really. I like being the reactive wizard, not the proactive.
Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I wondered why you wanted to go in the front.
Well, see, the thing is, I can still hit one of you guys, and then you can take your haste and go ape shit. So
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh wait, I have my Mala warning now. I get advantage on initiatives, but I don't think I'm gonna roll much higher than a 16.
I mean, go for it.
Might as well. Yeah, no,
Then-
I'll take the 16. Put me back at 16, please. I beg you.
Too late. for
Help!
that.
There we are. Goodbye, world.
Okay.
Man, I don't have healing. I don't have cures. I don't have resurrection. I don't even have my channel divinity or my blessed strikes. Ah! I'm like a level 2 fighter out here.
Use your wit
Something's yelling at me.
and the rule of cool.
Zorn goes first.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go for it. Where are you coming with me, Kanan? Oh yeah, I guess you're holding on to my sleeve. Just stay
There's that
behind
one
me.
Mortal Kombat character that's like a big buff dude, and then like a little girl riding on his shoulders.
Bro.
No, it's from a like MK9 or something.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's one of the new ones.
Yes. Starting off strong. I want to live.
I want to live. I want to live. It's really
Oh
cool.
no. Oh, it's still ahead. Okay. Okay, because I have the ability to, I'm gonna re-roll that damage to see if it's higher. Nope. We'll keep the 19 damage. Okay. That's my turn.
Very good. Vaunt.
Okay, it's wizarding time. The question is, what do I do with this wizard time? I have an embarrassment of riches here in the form of spell slots. So, do I buff somebody? Do I do some like do I do like a preemptive opener? What do I do? What do you guys think?
Are you in range to target Big Lady? She's the one controlling them.
I mean, I can always make myself in range.
It's kind of far away.
Now here's a wizard trick you're not ready for. I'm gonna use my movement and go 30
A
feet
dreadlord
forward.
imposes
Holy
their will.
shit.
Press the advantage.
Never
Ooh.
seen that
Wow,
one
you're
before.
capable of doing
Actually, okay,
that?
let me go
Advantage to
20.
Kira. That's nice, JJ. Thank
You
you.
got 25.
Oh, thank
Nice.
you, hon. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
nice.
I'm gonna need it. Thank you.
40, 50, 60. Ah, she's just within range. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. In that case, well, I got all my spell slots back, right? Cool. I'm gonna disintegrate.
Killer.
Wait, do I have disintegrate prepared? Please say yes. I have chain lightning, which is actually really great for this encounter. So here's what I can do. I can target her with the chain lightning, and then I'll have it bounce over and hit her little minions.
Okay.
Let me see what the range of that is. Each must be within 30 feet of the original target. Let me see how that works. A target can be a creature. Let me see. Each of which must be within 30 feet of the first target. Okay, so she is. Okay, so just close enough for the first two little fellas on her side.
Cool.
A
Yeah, I can give
dreadlord
it a shot.
imposes their will.
Advantage to
Press
me.
the
Thank you,
advantage.
Natasha. I appreciate that.
Oh boy.
That's very sweet of you.
Yeah, like he needs it. That's it. Okay. Bill, lightning, motherfucker! Those look like some pretty low rolls.
They all fail.
Oh,
Ooh.
lightning!
Oh,
Oh!
Powerful.
Good
What's that look
shit.
like, buddy?
did that much.
Well, it just kind of like walks up using that 25 feet of his 30 feet of movement. I know, scary. And he just walks up and he just like, he holds out his book and holds out his staff and just taps his staff. And you see these arc of electricity between his horns just for a second, and then nothing. And then things go dark. And then this massive crash of lightning just like strikes and just shoots out. Absolutely. That's a lot of damage too. I rolled really high damage.
Woo,
That's
you really did.
yeah, that's gonna do some. It might be pretty loud. Sorry, but yeah, get over yourself.
She is going to choose to succeed instead, taking half damage. The two behind her are almost dead.
Fine by me. I just 20, 125 damage. Fine by me.
Feels good, man.
I'm gonna
Okay.
walk back here 5 feet, so I'm not close enough to attract melee. And that's my
Hell yeah. Beautiful turn, Devon. Beautiful turn.
Egu.
Good stuff, buddy.
Kira.
Wait. Can I stay here? I'm sorry. Can I take that back?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. This is important.
I'm sitting here trying to think outside the box and anything that like be like, oh well,
I'll be right back.
used to be a necromancer, I know how to disrupt necromancy. Can't really do that anymore. So what's this giant glass thing again in the middle?
Want to make a religion check?
Yeah. I would. In the tower, I assume.
Of course.
Yeah.
That is the sum total knowledge of all dead, or at least the means with which one might be able to understand and read it.
What happens if I break it?
Nothing good, I'm sure.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's find out.
God.
Haven't we done enough already? Let's just go home.
How far away is this? Pointer. There we go. Okay.
50 feet, and it is 15 feet across and 15 feet up.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna be able to break that with just a bad mood and a mall warning. So we'll come back to that. Fuck. I don't know what to say other than fuck.
It's a tough
I mean,
spot.
I
I could offer a suggestion for a possibility.
I'm listening because I actually need help.
Have you ever read the book Freak the Mighty, by any chance?
It sounds vaguely familiar, but if I have, it's been
Okay.
a very, very long time.
Long and short of it is, there's a character who is he's incredibly strong, but he kind of isn't really self-aware, self-sure. And a smart, clever, hyper-charismatic, smaller kid who has muscular dystrophy and become friends.
I have
And,
seen the movie, and it made
okay,
me
the book-
cry.
Yeah, the book was better, but it's still like, yeah, it's really sad. My point is, we have a magical powerhouse in the group who just happens to lack a very keen and pivotal feature is to aim their powers, which you possess.
You got me there. That's valid.
There you go. So Voltron that shit. You know, one of you, I am the arms and I am the legs, and together you are 50% of Voltron. So you can do this.
I'm gonna come up here and literally take Kanan off your hands. Come here, you.
Keep her safe. She can't see.
Up and cock her like a rifle.
Yeah. You seen those like TikToks of like the machine gun sound, people holding their cat. That's what I'm gonna do with Kanan. All right.
Fireball.
So I'm gonna be a spotter for Kanan, and we're gonna move a little bit.
All right.
Kanan, pick your favorite fireball.
So you want to take the same turn? That's what you're saying?
Can we do that, Derek? Will you let us share a turn?
Kira can do the setup action now, and then Kanan will be able to take the action on her turn.
Okay.
So can I like basically just like buff Kanan and do something to improve whatever Kanan does, since I can't actually do anything other than like hit one of these stupid specters with a basic melee weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like have one arm around Kanan's waist, and then I'm gonna like be holding her forearm and like directing the spell.
That's going to give you advantage on your Arcana check, Kanan, on your turn.
Okay.
And Kira, is that the rest of your turn?
I don't reasonably think there's anything else I can do other than melee a specter, which seems kind of stupid at this point.
Your call.
You can never do too much damage. to one
Let me
of
adjust
them.
where I moved. I'll like move right here, and then I'll like be holding Kanan with one arm and just like whack this thing with the other. Like she's just so fucking mad right now.
God, I was hoping you were still taking your turn. Thank God. Okay.
Get out of the fucking way.
Fury.
I have 2 attacks, so
Nice.
You are a fighter. Wow.
Nice.
2 hits. Bonk.
Le
Bonk. Nice.
Done.
So you slam into this dread specter with your mace, just like, and then like with your arm wrapped around Kanan's arm, and like arm, like moving her hand like a cannon. You aim it, and before Kanan is going to be able to pull that trigger, Silene, consort of death.
That move.
are we allowed to see our art? Because you didn't show us.
It's her token. I don't have.
Oh, okay.
Just zoom in.
I don't think I.
Yeah, you can zoom in on it.
I don't think I have. Unfortunately.
Good job with the Hero Forge, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Folks,
She
if you scroll
sees-
down, there's a Hero Forge link. Any miniatures you buy through there directly support Derek, so check that out.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Okay, go do it.
She
I'll kill
sees
you. Not really.
what's
though.
about to happen.
Derek, what
And-
is that?
Hurl through hell.
Ooh,
Damn it.
Failure.
Ah!
The
ooh.
target disappears and is paralyzed as it is hurled through the nightmarish landscape of the lower planes. At the end of Silene's next turn, the target returns to the space it previously occupied or the nearest occupied space and is no longer paralyzed. If the target is not a fiend, it's going to take a fuck ton of damage when it returns.
Yeah, it's 14d10. That's one of my favorite abilities in the game.
I was hoping it was a spell so I could counter it.
R.I.P. Kanan.
It's just a spell-like ability. I'm not crying. It's just this food's really hot.
Ashwell, Kanan just disappears. Just
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Kanan's gonna spawn in the wrong direction and gonna be pointing at us, and it's gonna shoot out the fireballs. as
damn
they come
it.
back.
oh, that's amazing.
Sarn turns around and sees Kanan gone. I told you to look after her.
I didn't fucking do it. It was that one point. You know, Zahn, if you ever had a time to turn into a giant snake, now would be it.
Let's see. So if I go to here?
Can I do that while I'm dead?
Everybody else has all their abilities. I don't see
I
why
mean, yeah, I
not.
can go, except for Kira. Sorry, that was
Yeah,
a little
and Kanan.
Kanan still has them.
Kanan's not even here to defend themselves. They're busy going through hell right now.
True.
Literally.
Yeah, Kanan's going through some shit right now, and you're being really kind of uncool about that.
My man going through it right now. It's like that scene where
All right.
Squidward gets like sent to the underworld. It's literally that.
It's literally that.
Oh yeah. I know which one you're talking about. It's pretty funny.
For Kanan, it's gonna feel like it's
Okay.
like
Lamau, I laced that shit with fentanyl. Now you're gonna die.
So Ashwell thinks back just like a couple minutes ago, where literally Primus said, no matter how dire things get, don't give up. He just takes a moment, and there's no one in his head but him. It's just finally balance. And his mind focuses on the one thing, the only reason he's doing this shit right now. His daughter. And he grabs the blade, feels the warmth, and it's like he's whole. He's finally whole. And he's going to lunge himself forward. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, I guess. Yeah, I can't quite make it between those two. Yeah, it's a little off because of the angling. Wait, no, I would.
you can break up your movement in 5e.
Yeah, I know. I'm just the problem is I'd be attacking one of these two. So 25, and then from there I would go 5, and that would be close enough for a melee attack, correct? I'm not actually moving there. I'm just saying, like, is it a little too far, or is it just right?
Yeah, I mean they're in like the half spaces, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see they're in my reach. Okay, he hasn't gone there yet.
So this one
So-
over here wouldn't. If you're here, this one over here wouldn't be. If you're here, then this one would be. But
Right. Well, I'm saying because if I get there to 25 feet of movement, and I'd be able to use the last 5 feet of movement to move to the right.
yeah,
So
that's correct.
that's where I'm getting at.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
So that's the case, and he'll take a swing at this one first, and he'll rotate to the left and tap the one on the left.
Cool.
So he races in, pulls the blade up, and as he does, it skids along the ground, and he's going in for a swipe against this one. Right over here, Memories of Death number 3. So here we go. Come on, song. Now's the time. Do it. There we go. That's a hit. Please die. Oh my fucking god.
Oof, snake eyes, buddy. I'm sorry.
Putting 2 attack to it. Get Akira and Kanan. So, and I know Zarn can take it. So, I just don't want to take a chance.
Ah, yes, all but forgotten.
That's it.
You can take care of yourself.
You're
I'll take care
behind
of
me.
everybody except for that one guy I forgot about.
There we go. So, he comes gliding in, skipping, brings the blade in, and just slashes the first one, slightly misses, adjusts his posture, just drives the blade through him and turns it like a key, and just cracks it in half. And just turns to look at the one to his left. And let's see, I can... What am I going to do? I have a minor action.
He's splat. It's like Splatoon.
There's a splash of necromantic energy on the ground where he dies.
Ooh.
Splat.
Isn't that cute? How it does that now? I don't know when it started, but it was
great. I
earlier
love
today on Booty, and I was like, nice.
That's awesome. I love that. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll hold off. That's all Ashwell does for now. Actually, no, wait. I have a minor action left. I just need to see exactly how far away this is. This is close enough, I think, and I believe I have toshes to my left. I just want to make sure I've got the right range for this, because it's one of those things I haven't really futzed around with a lot yet. Here we go. Okay, so this is... Give me the fucking blade one. Oh my god, they don't have it. How far is the range on the hex? Because it isn't showing me the hex blade's curse range.
On the spell hex, this hex is a spell.
Not on the spell hex, on my feature.
60 feet, I think.
I think that's right. Oh, God. It's one of those. I have
30
the book,
feet.
I just don't want to 30 feet. Yeah, I knew it was short. Is the trick. I just wasn't sure how short. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. No. Still too far. All right. We're gonna hold off here. He's saving that for someone who needs it. 60
Okay.
feet. The spell maybe. Okay. Yeah. That's all I got. So he turns and braces himself, ready for the next part of the fight.
Fair. Kanan, you fall, and you fall, and you fall from the top of hell all the way down through the center into the blackness of the abyss. You fall until there is nothing but the fall remaining. The memories of death are going to go. He might shield that, so I'm going to wait on dealing damage to him. And that one's definitely not going to hit. So I have a hit on Vaunt, but he is not here yet. Memories of Death number 2 is going to plunge forward at Ashwell.
Okay.
Oh, God.
There's the nat 20 that I was expecting.
He gets too close for comfort, but you deflect the blow at the last minute.
Yeah. Just sort of lean away from the cut, hopefully. Yeah, there we go.
These on the outskirts fly inwards from the sides. And these two in the back move in towards this vortex where they explode a cascade of necromantic energy. That energy flows back into Silene.
Of course.
Party when they heal. Yeah, I love that. Give me some more of it. The party when the enemies heal. That's bullshit. You're cheating. You can't do that.
It's illegal for the bad guys to heal themselves. Everyone knows that.
Is that it? Is that true?
I'm kidding.
Zarn, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's kill
Zarn, ready action to catch me.
You'll be fine. Kira's supposed to be watching over you anyway.
Just holding out your arms to catch him like a softball, to catch her like a softball.
Nice. Just hoping for another crit. It didn't roll higher, so I'm just gonna keep the damage I did. Okay. I just go up and, like I said, just start hacking away at them.
Aw, bless for Zarn.
That's my turn.
Aw.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. Very sweet.
Definitely use that.
Okay. Let's see. At the end of your turn. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that. It's Vaunt's turn. Well, we're waiting on Vaunt. Then I guess I might not wait on that.
Are we? So, darn it.
Legendary action.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Get back here, Nick.
I don't know if you could kill her before she goes, so it might not matter either way.
I mean, it's happening at the end of Zarn's turn.
If it's happening at the end of the Zern's turn, it's happening unless she's casting a
No.
spell.
That is what she's doing.
I could potentially handle that.
That's kind of what I was trying to stall for time, is because she's casting a spell.
Hey, when
What's best?
Can't tell you. You have to roll an Arcana check to figure
I
it
have
out.
counterspell. That's why.
That's why.
I'll roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Fuck. God dang it.
Oh well.
See, Nick likes to bitch about, let me do the counterspell, that's my job, and then now he's not here to counterspell, so.
He's gonna be mad he missed his
But,
opportunity.
I don't
though.
give a shit, just don't want us to one-shot us.
21 total.
Oh, good job. Nice.
You
It's not
dispel.
terrible, this. You
This
just have
bitch
to
is
do
gonna
it.
circle of death us or some shit.
You dispel the banishment that was
I
about to
hope
hit
not.
you, Ashwell.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
So-
nice.
I was lucky.
He would look out and see the spell being cast, just reach his hand out, and as he does, he would just grab the magic out of midair and just pull it in and break it. Like literally just snapping a glass, like some sort of like glass implement, shattering it and then just letting it fall away.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
Sorry
one.
about that. I had to get out.
It's all right, buddy.
My
Vaunt,
stomach
it
was
is
like,
your
I
what
killed
have
this
you done to
spell.
me?
turn.
You did it! Yay!
I did
Yay.
it! I've had no smell waiting for that exact moment, for this time, for this reason. So,
You know the one. You know that's the one counterspell I'll let you have because I don't need it.
Mm.
yep, no, it's the exact conversation we all just had.
Well, I need to actually plug in my temporary hit points from my armor, which would be 21, or my mage ward, quote unquote. Okay. Let's see. How the fuck do you use the rulers on this program again?
Right click, left click.
Right click, left click. Ah! Okay, so she's still 60 feet away from me. Cool. Clear blood pointer. Okay. In that case, I have some devastating nonsense to unleash upon this dubious little creature. Because recall that I did not lose my dragon orb.
That's correct.
If I gave that up,
Take it with
we'd be fucked. like genuine.
No, it's
Our
a
dragon
key,
orb.
key component too.
Alright, I'm gonna
Definitely.
cast Rolitham's Psychic Lance targeting Celine. Oh
Oh,
no!
that was almost
That was
the
so
one.
close to a nat one. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I don't think this is a saver suck. I think I still do the damage.
I think it's half. She's just not incapacitated.
Yeah, I'm just getting a bunch of error messages when I'm trying to fucking pull up damage. Jesus Christ, please.
Sorry, some of the spells do that. Soon enough, folks. You know what's coming.
Uh-huh. Okay. Damage! That wasn't even good damage.
Oh.
No, you did really good damage last time.
That was my turn, too. God damn it.
So we can see the spell like hit around her, and then this vortex just like fires up a wall of energy. Most of it just like washes around, and we can just see the faintest trickle of blood leaving her nose.
Well. I'm still gonna, like, stay relatively close. Like, here's fine. And that's my
All
turn,
right.
I guess.
At the end of your turn, I don't don't see the actual attack roll on here for it. I see what it says she has to hit, so I'm just gonna. It's plus 10 to hit. And I'm gonna say that all 3 of these are coming at Vaunt because he has been throwing some damage her way.
I'm gonna see the
17,
first
19,
one.
25. Eldritch
Seven.
Blast.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing for her part. So let's see here.
It's free.
Let me drag and drop my mage armor because mage armor. Where are the effects? B. Okay. So that should make my AC 15. And then what were the hits again?
17, 19, and 25.
I'll shield. I'll just take the one. That's fine.
Okie dokie.
Actually, no. I'll take it all.
Okay.
Yeah, which one?
19, 11, and so that's 30. 45.
Fine. I need to keep up a reaction for a counter spell. I'm a blue mage, guys. I gotta keep priorities.
Yeah, I don't have any healing.
I'll be fine.
And I gave my potions to Zoran.
I can always just give myself a full shield again.
There's 3 greater health potions in the party inventory that I put there.
Okay, I'm gonna acquisition those.
Yeah.
That's what they're
Oh, it
for.
does say 4. You're right. Thank you, Nick. It does say that the Pact Lich makes 4 enhanced Eldritch Blast attacks.
Thank you for noting that. Very much appreciated.
Well,
20. Ow.
Wait. Who said 4? Who said that?
It says right here. Well, you reminded me. You said, "Is that all?" And I was like, "Yeah, 3 is like a level 17. This thing isn't a level 17 spellcaster. It says right there." And I was like, "Oh, the Pact Lich makes 4 enhanced Eldritch Blast attacks." But you know what? I'm gonna aim that 4th one. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna throw that one at Ashwell right in front of you.
Okay, so what's the roll for that?
It was a 27.
Okay, that does in fact hit. Yeah. So how much damage are you looking at? 10 total
20.
or 20?
Mhm.
Wow, plus 10.
I added it.
All right. Okay, thank you. All right.
Kira, it's your
We're doing
turn.
his ammo.
Yay. Fuck. Alright. God. So I'm a cannoneer without a cannon. And I should save those healing potions until somebody goes down.
Oh, a cure wounds to Vaunt from JJ. Thank you very much, JJ.
Aw.
Hey,
Appreciate
thank you.
Nice.
Much love.
Oh,
Somebody's
that's a good
actually doing something
heal.
for my
That's
benefit.
27 hit
That's a
points there.
fantastic
Vaunt.
heal.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
yeah, it just destroyed your fucking ward, basically.
Thank you
Happy.
kindly. Somebody's actually giving me something in chat rather than trying to take something away from me. That's a first. Thank you. Well, for Vaughn. I know it's funny. I know people are like, oh, I'm going to do something mean to Red to get a reaction out of him. Good, that's content.
That's content.
Okay, I'm gonna also come back here to catch Kanan. And I know I'm provoking an opportunity attack, and I don't care.
Or you gotta bless Kira.
Oh, thank you for the bless.
Oh,
We've
Who
had
gave me a
blesses for a
bless?
while.
We have who?
Yeah, so the blesses are for the party. Every
Oh,
time
shit.
that chat gives a bless, it gives a d6 to everybody.
Oh, so everybody has like 2 blesses unless you
Yeah,
use
because
one.
only somebody, I don't remember who exactly it was, but only one person has used both of the blesses so far.
I used
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Then one person has used one, another person used a different one, I think. Yeah, something like that.
I got a bless. I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
But I mean,
Yeah,
it's for
they go to
everyone.
We have
everybody.
2. Everybody has 2 then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Try to hit him with the first attack or second attack.
I'm
Yeah,
tempted
don't
to.
do that there.
I'm tempted to if I have 2 blesses. I think I'll go ahead and I'll add a d6 to that 12, so that'll be 17. So hopefully that'll hit.
17 hits.
Get fucked, you little shit.
Mhm.
Okay, now
Nice.
I'm going back to catch Kanan.
Well,
Okay, attack of opportunity. He does hit.
Fuck out of here. Stupid.
And he does a little bit of damage. He cuts the air right behind you as you jump out of the way. Thank you for the hydrate
Thank you.
nurse.
Thank you. Lord knows I need it after eating that food. Holy fuck.
Okay, at the end of Kira's turn, Silene is going to make their third legendary action attack, and it's going to be 4 more Eldritch Blasts.
Who would have thought?
Bearing today, aren't we?
Zarn, you're going to catch 2. Kira, you're going to catch 2.
no. I used the bad guy as a shield.
Does a 20 and a 23 hit you? Mm-hmm.
Me? The 23 does.
Oh, you gotta love having
Oh,
magic.
fuck. Minimal damage.
Yeah.
Huh.
11 damage, and 2 coming at Kira. Does an 18 hit you?
18 total. Let me check my AC. Yeah, beats it.
Okay, so that's 2 hits on you.
Cool.
23 plus 20 is 43 damage.
She gets like a truck.
Ow! Fuck.
Yeah.
You might want to take one of those health potions.
Yeah, no
yourself
fucking
soon.
kidding. Jesus Christ.
And now it's her turn.
I don't like that.
She...
The boss shouldn't get a turn.
Boss shouldn't get a turn. Bosses don't get turns. It's busted. Mechanics.
Yeah.
Boss's turn.
Unfair.
That I.
They don't get to heal. They don't get a turn. They have no weapons.
Sounds like this isn't a Redditor argument right now.
Silene casts a spell.
Yes! Yes! It's my time to shine!
By all means, please.
I'm the wizard!
One of my spell slots a day and the counter spell's enough for me.
So, Derek, proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an Arcana check to identify the spell? Because there actually is a thing that I'm going to take in Pathfinder that I can use as a part of a reaction to identify a spell, and it was its cast.
Yes? As a reaction?
Well, no, I want to counter it.
Yeah, that would be as a reaction to set yourself up to counter it. If you can identify it, you can counter it. You'd be consuming your reaction either way, is what I'm saying. If you can identify it or not, because that's literally how counterspell works.
Oh, well, counter time. Alright, third level counter spell, do I need to make a roll? I figure
Yep.
as much, it's a warlock. Okay.
Yep.
So,
This is an 18th level warlock. So what's their spell slot? Like 7?
Mystic
That'd be fine.
Arcanum.
It's probably a 20th level warlock.
no,
it doesn't matter.
that's
Warlocks max out at level 5 for their spells. It's the Mystic Arcanum.
Arcanum. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, regardless, I'm still gonna just
That's
roll.
the reason why counterspell works. Fucking always level 5 counterspell.
Okay. My counterspell is it's plus 10. So D20 plus 10. 20.
What does it look like when you stop a finger of death from hitting Kira?
Oh my god! I would have just fucking disintegrated into nothing.
You would have
I'm
been
right
turned into a
next to
zombie
Kira.
under her protection, actually, or under her control, actually. Far
So
worse.
that'll give me, most importantly, that'll give me 6 of my ward points back because I cast an
You
abjuration spell.
little shit.
Second,
You little shit.
to follow up, Vaunt sees this spell, and as this sort of like thin green line is thin pink line, right?
Yep.
Thin pink line is heading towards Kira.
My man.
I got you, baby. All right, so Vaughn's just gonna like reach out, and you see this line sort of just like schism for a moment until it like completely evaporates and then just like turns into nothing but smoke, and it's like right in front of your face, just goes, like goes right across your brow, and Vaughn just like catches it in his hand, and then you see like this faint flicker, glimmer for a moment as like the hexes of his shield are slightly restored.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. She cries out in a little bit of frustration that you just stopped her from claiming somebody that at one point she would have regarded as a peer.
Second
under her.
rate necromancy.
Ooh, that pissed her off.
Yeah, ride or die. That's what Kira motivating.
Do I come back?
You do at the end of her turn. You do come back. Yeah.
Boy, that was a hell of a trip. Comes back with like a Hawaiian shirt and like.
Just a big foam thing. Like, yeah, big foam shirt just says, "I went through the 9 hells and all I got was a stupid T-shirt and a 3rd-degree burn."
Oh my, that's a lot of damage.
Can I use
Oh, and a 3rd-degree burn.
Can I use my tattoo?
That is a lot of damage.
You cannot. You have foregone that loyalty. You have shed it
Oh crap!
in asking to be the eyes of Primus.
Okay, I use my new tattoo.
I use my new tattoo.
Why? Such a
Full shirt open. It just says Johnny Cage on there.
All right, I take that damage. I deserved it.
You really don't, buddy. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Kanan catches you and keeps you
Well,
from falling off into the abyss. Ashwell.
Yeah. All right. I'm looking at options here, people, and so looking at the spell slots I've got on the options.
You're a warlock. It shouldn't take that long.
Mm-hmm.
Be surprised.
What's your Arcanum? Didn't you
My
have a
first
spell
character was a
Arcanum?
warlock. I would not be surprised.
Yeah. Let's see. My first Arcanum is actually not relevant yet. It's Soul Cage, which I will use later,
okay.
most
That
likely.
will be relevant.
It's great as a utility or like an end of a fight thing, but not right now. Okay. I can do that. So to cast greater invisibility myself would be an action using the cloak, right? Or is that a minor action? I can't remember.
I don't
Greater
remember. It should
invisibility
say.
is a full action.
Probably.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. No, we're fucking in this. I'm not gonna let these guys past if I can. All right. Ashwell's planting himself in the ground like a rock, and he is gonna start carving up this guy. You know what? We are at the point now where I really. How close is she? She's like 60 feet back or something.
You can always right click, left click, and drag.
That's what I'm doing. There we go.
She's
Or I can just left click. So that's
50
not. Oh yeah,
feet.
you got it. 50
50 feet.
I need to cross 20 feet closer, which is a hell of a walk.
Especially because there's no ground there.
Power walk.
Flight, but I'm not going to cast flight because I don't want to fucking get it dispelled and fall into oblivion. I've watched
Again.
Flat Gordon. I know what happens when you lose your
Again.
wings.
This wouldn't be the first time you fall into a giant hole.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, I got death raid into the hole, so the falling into the hole was not the part that killed me.
True.
It
But
was
you did
the
take
sudden
all
You
of
were
the
dead
wood.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just disposing of the body. Okay, so that's the case then.
Jesus.
He's got a point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just coming
Let him
down
cook.
to. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I probably need the defense, and I could use the heal. So, so Ashwell is going to, as a minor action, hold his sword in front of him, and as he does, the shadow of the sword crosses the creature in front of him. He's casting Hexblade's Curse, or he's using Hexblade's Curse on this dude. So, first one, please stop giving me error messages. Okay, thanks. So this is the self effect onto me. I would love for you to just give me the effect, please. That is on me. And then that is on me. And this one is on this guy. There we go. Okay, cool. So, and once this thing is cursed, Ashwell's gonna go into him. So here we fucking go. Come on, buddy. Give him the choppies.
Give him
That's
the
a
old
hit.
chop chop.
Hit. Good dammies.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can get a crit. Come on, man. Give me a 19. Give me a 19, please.
Oh, it was so close.
Still a hit, though. I have a plus 11 to hit. I'm pretty good at slashing. It's just, still solid damage. All right, we're hacking away. And
Good
he's
shit.
just gritting his teeth, thinking of Whisper as he's pushing forward.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Kanan, you have returned from Hurl Through Hell. You are no longer paralyzed. You took 67 damage. You must now succeed on another wisdom saving throw. You succeed.
Yes.
You are not going to suffer from the secondary effect. You are probably going to have PTSD from that, though. It's your turn, buddy.
Remember that day I lost my eyes and got thrown through hell?
Worst day of all time.
Adrenaline
like
augments
all
their
in
strength.
an hour.
Mend their broken flesh.
I didn't realize
Aw.
we were having a competition about who was having the worst fucking day.
29 hit points back to Kanan.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
Thanks.
Nice.
That was totally me that gave you that cure wounds.
Once upon a time. Your turn, buddy.
All right, so now I can fireball the boss, right?
I'm gonna say it's gonna require another lineup. You just got thrown through another
Oh,
dimension while you were paralyzed. You're gonna need help lining up another shot. Alternatively, you can just make the roll without advantage.
does it need a roll?
To be fair, I have been spending my last 2 turns like prepping to help Kanan.
The boss went out of their way and
Fuck this
foregone
boss. I want to help
damage-
Kanan.
Forewent damage to stop you from doing that to it.
I don't know. 67 damage doesn't really seem like they forewent damage.
That is...
Okay, that's a fair point.
Pretty fair.
But
Yeah.
this is how Derek has fun. Because when you're the GM, you're the blue mage of the whole fucking thing. So, depriving you of doing something makes it all the more worth it and while you're working harder for it. Besides, you can cast this fireball at 9th level once per day if you want to. So,
Yeah.
make them work for it. That's what I say.
All right, I'll mirror image then.
Nick?
Very good.
What?
And then I'll spend 3 points to. Oh, never mind. I can't. I won't spend 3 points.
All right. Memories of Death. Boop. Trying to shoot Vaunt in the back.
Nice.
Oof.
Ooh, nat 1 and a nat
Nice.
6. That's not going to hit.
So,
A dreadlord imposes their will. Press the advantage.
okay.
For Kira, for dealing with the fact Red left and dealing with the consequences. That is totally fair.
Yes.
Memories of Death 4 misses both of its attacks on, or number 2 on
You.
Ashwell.
I'm bigger again. He's leaping out of the way. Like, in fact, he's probably parrying actively. I don't think he's allowing himself to be moved right now.
No hits on Zorn from number 4.
untouchable.
This one over here is going to shoot at you.
Told you. Untouchable. I mean, a little untouchable.
Num-
It's not too bad.
I don't know why that was pain. What the fuck?
So number 5 launches out with 2 of these beams, which while you are busy parrying and deflecting these bone swords from these 2 next to you, one of them strikes you in the back. The other one you just like bat away with your hand.
Coward.
It is your turn.
Hit me in my face, not my back. It's my turn. Which is the one that hit me?
Number 5 over here.
Of course, it's the one furthest away.
Yeah, he shot you at
I'm
you.
coming back for you. But for now, let's finish this.
Oh my god, you're buff.
Partially resisted. I didn't realize that. Is he still alive?
Barely, yeah. You want to re-roll that 15
God.
damage?
Re-roll, yeah.
Another 15.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Can I retroactively smite him?
You can throw a smite on him.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it supposed to be that much?
It's supposed to be d8s.
Searing smite that I'm doing.
Oh, okay, so you use a bonus action to cast Searing Smite instead.
Sure.
Then, yeah.
Okay. I think he's dead now.
He is.
I turn and I look at the other one and I just mouth, "You're next."
Oh, I found it. Okay. Oh, it's plus 5 force damage, not plus 10. Who all have I hit?
You mean for the
Not
The
a,
Eldritch Blast.
Me
me?
How many times have I hit you in order?
twice.
you hit me 3
Ah.
times, but I've also gone through a cure wound, so I don't know.
Let's see. I think you hit me. I can only remember you hitting me once. If I'm being real with you, we'll just say once. I know it was a crit, but
I don't think it was a crit. I think he just took max damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
something
pretty
like
sure
that. Yeah.
I thought I critted. No, you're right. Yeah. Okay. And
Why are we? What's going on? Why are we adjusting?
Yeah, the crit was a slash. I just got shot normally. It just hurt.
the Eldritch Blast damage is plus 5, not plus 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're giving me health back?
Yeah.
Ah, never mind. Well, we would have to get into the pedantic shit about me getting armor or my temporary hit points back, so don't even sweat it.
Okay. Natalie, did I hit you?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack you now for sure. Because I found it.
Oh,
19. Blam.
why me?
Because you were just
Why
bragging
me?
about how you can't get hit. And she can hear you.
No, I didn't say that out loud.
Doesn't matter.
That's just already
You can
thinking
hear-
in her
You
mind.
can hear the players talking at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she's more powerful than I thought.
Because the other alternative is I go really fucking hard and I try to make optimal decisions for her while you guys are facing her in a suboptimal time for the party. Zarn's at the end of your turn.
Yeah,
It's fair.
that's all I can do
I'm
this
fighting for
turn.
drama here, people. Vaunt, it's your turn.
Okay. What to do now? Literally all of my turns have been spent.
doing. I did a chain lightning that was good, and then I did a really shitty 4th level spell, which sucked ass.
Saber sucks on the boss will typically end up that way, especially when you know that they have legendary resistances.
I keep forgetting I have advantage on initiative. God damn it. Anyway, sorry. I have quick on my sword. Ugh. Anyway, ignore me.
Trying to think what I could do here. I could help Kanan aim, but that would go against my pride.
That's the only function that I have, so just do something productive.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do that would be productive because I didn't re-prepare my spells for the session because I wasn't thinking.
Give me haste.
I mean, yeah,
I want to go kill number 5.
Well, the problem is if I take any amount of damage and lose concentration on that haste, this is a reason I like going later in initiative. If I lose concentration, you skip your entire turn, which is stupid because that's not the way it works in any other version of D&D. But I guess it was just too strong for this game.
I think it's stupid.
It's actually insanely dumb. Fireball is balance. Okay. Anyway, so, but let's go ahead and do another psychic glance. And she rolled a successful save yet again. Cool.
Sorry, bud.
Right, I'll roll my damage, I suppose, and bad damage again.
It's not bad.
That's pretty solid, actually. That's average.
I would have liked the full 24, but yeah,
You've just gotten like 10 or 12 damage from 2 4th level spell slots. You might want to use a different spell.
I don't have much else to do right now.
Well, don't spend a good 5 minutes bragging about being the wizard and then not even prepare your spells.
I just countered a spell that would have killed you. What point do you? What are you trying to make here? Like, I don't understand what you want from me.
Never mind.
Okay.
I am not a damage dealing wizard. I've said this many times in the past.
I'm such a good wizard. I'm so important.
I am. You literally would have died without me. Think about that for a second. Let's see.
That's fine. We're already dead. Oh no, I'm a zombie. I'm doing the same damage.
Double dead.
I feel like this is actually worse to die when you're dead. Am I the only one who finds that ontologically horrifying?
You literally would not come back. I'm trying to think of what bonus actions I got, and I really don't have that many as a wizard. So I'm just gonna probably stay where I am.
Press the
So
advantage.
she's gonna cast a spell.
Yes. Like I said, I'm good to know what this is.
As a reaction, she's casting a spell.
What is this a reaction to?
You damaging her with that spell.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Okay, bring it on. Is that a dex save?
Let me double check. Because it's maddeningly not on here the way that it's supposed to be.
You know, it's funny. I can hellish rebuke and rebuke to what she's doing to me.
It's a dex throw. It's a dex throw.
No, you.
Yeah, I'm on it.
No, you.
Thanks. Appreciate you, buddy.
You're no reverse.
No worries.
Yeah, it's a
250
it's a
on the core rulebook. Yeah.
Cool. So the DC is 18.
Oh, yeah, I need to roll a 16 or higher to get that, so that's probably not happening.
Dance, Vaughn, dance.
Just kidding.
Oh, nice.
Dance.
Half damage.
Take half. Yeah.
I'll take a quarter because I have resistance to fire.
That's a major poggo. So instead of taking 28
7.
damage, you take 7.
In reaction,
That's
I'm
good
going to
shit.
use hellish. No, okay. If I used a reaction to your hellish rebuke, that would just be. That's just spiteful. I'm not a red. I need to. I'm a blue mage. I'm a blue mage. I'm not a red mage. I'll let it go. Just this once.
Also, you'd be using your reaction for the round. Cause
That's exactly my thing. See, that's why I was asking Derek if I could somehow get a second reaction because reactions are so incredible.
That's why I told him no, chat.
Yeah.
Because I knew exactly what he was asking for. I was like,
But-
I'll give you a second reaction. No. Oh, you mean you want a
must
reaction to do half of what
choose.
you're about to do, and then if it fails, you want to be able to try it again later?
Bugs
That's not how it
Bunny.
works.
Bugs Bunny, no. No.
Fucking nom. But now over
That's not
here,
how that
go
spell works, and you know it. You know,
Chat, one day.
you
one
know
day I will
that's
get
not
what
how
I
that
want.
spell works, Red.
One day.
You know that's not how that spell works. You're trying to be squirrely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, all right.
Go monk. Fuck monk. I'm a wizard.
Is that your turn, Vaughn?
I guess so, yeah.
All right.
Being spiteful and angry.
Kira, it's your turn.
Okay. Kanan, will you let me pick you up and relocate you?
Yeah, I'll move on your turn order.
Can I like just give Kanan a piggyback ride?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. My Y7 knowledge has provided us with a battle strategy. Huzzah!
So I feel like I'm going to get a no from this, but I'm going to ask anyway. Would you let me keep a hold of Kanan if I use face step?
Yeah, that's a really weird one. I would be thinking about that one too.
But yeah, I think I have it too. No, that's
Actually,
step.
Face Step probably has.
What's the weight limit on face step?
There is no weight limit. It just says it's the wording is not good because it literally just says as a bonus action you can magically teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
It's intentionally saying you can. I'll allow it in this circumstance because you probably have some feels bad going on without having all your powers.
I can't do shit, man. Gian, would you like to go left or right?
I'll go left as always.
Okay.
As if it's just like an established thing. I'll go left.
Oh yeah, everyone knows
I'm
that
not
about
an empty
Kanan.
turner. I can only turn left.
I am
Which is
going
Commander
to I don't want to move too far away from the party, but also as being clumped up like this is going to be dangerous, potentially very dangerous very quickly. So I'm going to move over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take Kanan. Actually, I'll hold on to my face step because this seems like a slightly better spot. And then I'm going to help... since I'll use my bonus action to stabilize Kanan, if you let me do that, and then attack this memory rapier.
Okay.
Oh, you're pulling a Samwise.
Mm-hmm.
I can't carry
But
you.
I can't carry you.
Carry you. God, that movie though. Oh, that scene.
Oh, I forgot to even like.
Yeah, the second one was a miss.
I missed. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I was just like rolling because ooh dice.
Clack.
I don't want to use my other bless. Oh no, I have an advantage thanks to
Natisha.
thanks to Sale. Yeah, thanks to Natisha.
Oh, and then Natisha just gave you a second one, more for Kira for telling the truth.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's a 17. Do you want me to roll damage again or keep the 9?
Your choice.
I want to roll damage again just because I like clicky clacks.
It's fair.
And I paid for it with a single damage.
The damage tithe.
Damage tithe.
All right, and that is your action, your movement, and your bonus action.
Yep, that is all I got in me. But I shield the Kanan.
Very good. At the end of your turn, Silene, consort of death, holds her scythe high above her head and cries out, Necronomulus, turn thine eyes upon me. Grant me the gaze of the abyss. Bear witness that I might destroy my foes. And she plunges this scythe down into the book of the damned, carving a hole into reality. And we can see the necromantic energy refilling her and refreshing all of her spell slots as her second legendary action.
Man, this lady a bitch.
once per day. And that is where we're going to go to our break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with the more of the old Covet Syndicate there. Folks, welcome back. Thank you very much for waiting. JJ said she wanted me to show my nails, so
Yeah.
I did them myself.
Oh yeah.
You did a
Nice.
really good job.
Thank you.
You do better than me. I've been painting my nails for years, but I have shaky hands, so.
I was surprised at how well I did, to be honest with you. So thanks, guys.
I was impressed for it being your first time.
I thought I was going to need a lot of help. Okay. You know who else is going to need a lot of help? Kira, as she catches a second finger of death coming her way.
Here we
Oh,
go.
time to counterspell. This is what I'm here. This is why I didn't do the petty hellish review. So
Smart move.
Thanks.
you're welcome, Blue Mage. Let's see. Okay, so D10 or D20 plus 10. Jesus. Skadoosh. Oh,
Hope
that's
it's not a
pretty-
D10 plus 10.
Ooh.
Can I add a
That's-
bless to that? I have a bless floater.
Do you have your inspiration?
I never got inspiration because I didn't give a recap.
Oh yeah, he wasn't here. I'll give him mine. I'll give him my inspiration.
That's a fair use of inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would have rather just add. Can I just add the blast to the first one?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Because it's still a 15, so 19.
You block out another finger of death.
Easy. Worse. She's worse than me. Keeps trying the same thing over and over again, expecting it to be any different.
She shrieks her fury at this point, and the cascading energy around her stops swirling, and now it's just this like plume of purple energy, like a pillar, where she carved her scythe into the book. Still sitting there, by the way.
Oh yeah, I just completely snatch her magic out of the air.
I want that book. I want the book.
You'll get it. So I snatch her magic out of the air again, and he points at her. Mediocrity seems to come in different shapes and sizes these days.
Mediocrity! I'll kill you all for finality.
All right. So,
Those who can't do counterspell.
Jesus.
Sounds like something an
So-
amateur would say.
Bot's gonna give her a pat on the shoulder, like there.
Oh, that was so fucking close. I'm so angry.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's okay. I saw it on the 20, and then it hit the corner of the table and was like, "You mean 14?" I'm like, "Motherfucker." I really wish that critical,
little
like,
shit.
increased critical effect stacked, because otherwise I'd be getting like criticals on a 17 right now. But fucking no.
Soon enough. Soon enough.
Soon enough, yes. So,
Truth.
well, he's gonna probably die unless I roll that level of ass. No,
You did,
even
but
that
he still
goes-
died.
Yes.
Goodbye.
So you do the slash, and I'm looking at that chump right below you, Kanan, and I'm also, I know Zarn has designs on number 5. So, also 1 second, he dead.
I do, but until the guy next to me dies, just take out whoever you can. I'm not gonna make people take hits from that guy just so I can.
Don't
go
you get
kill him
temporary hit
later.
points, Ashwell?
I don't get temporary. I get actual hit points.
Oh, Paul.
So, after he stabs that guy through and kills him, he pulls his hand back, and as he does, I have a question for you, Derek.
Yes.
I have the ability to, to once per day, make a foe I kill into an accursed specter.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that? Because it's, I guess technically it's the spirit of a humanoid you slay. So never mind. They're not humanoids, they're undead, right?
These are undead.
Yeah, no, okay, never mind. Can't do it. Sorry, impossible.
Sorry, buddy.
So yeah, he plunges the sword through this guy and pulls it back. And when he does, it's just his hand pulling something ephemeral out of it and just sort of crushing it. And as he does, he sort of straightens, his wounds start to seal up. And he's going to lash out at our friend down here It's Memories of Death, number 1.
Okay. How much do you heal for, by the way?
16. I already took care of.
Oh.
It's a fixed number.
Did that apply the healing?
It should have.
You were at 34 wounds before that?
I was. I guess
Okay,
it didn't
yeah.
apply the healing. That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I pushed the heal. I pushed the healing effect, and I guess it didn't apply. Do I have to
Might
drag
need
it
to
onto
drag it
myself,
onto
or do I
yourself,
just click
probably. I already did it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, he's going down here to go after this guy. I can't wait. Oh man, I feel bad. By the time that I get this ability, we're going to be playing Pathfinder finally, but it's fine. Please die. Mother, I'm so angry. I
so
would
sorry,
be
buddy.
on an 18 right now, but for this stupid rule that you can't stack effects. Anyway, so he's gonna die. I hope.
I went full Quagmire there for a second.
I did.
Oh, giggity, giggity, oh, giggity.
I did Gaflavity there, Gaflavin. Yeah, no, there's the. So he punches at that first guy, pulls back, and he just sort of like laterally wave dashes and strikes with the pommel into this guy's nose.
Okay. Very good. This one reels back from the blow, and you strike down the first one before we even see it respond. Is that your turn, buddy?
That's all I got, buddy.
Kanan.
All right. I'm going to shoot a fireball at the boss. Finally.
All right.
You've worked for it so hard.
I'm going to upcast it to level 9, just in case.
You have advantage on your Arcana. Oh, she fails.
Roll your Arcana. You know what? You're holding her arm at this point. There's nobody directly in front of you. I'll say that you don't need to roll an Arcana check. It's, the way is clear.
Nice.
The
Yes.
path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Roll damage.
Oh my god, I forgot how many dice there were in that.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot one. There you go.
I forgot what.
53 damage.
Warhammer be
Does
like.
she not have any more automatic successes?
Oh, she does.
I was gonna say she has 2. I only triggered one of them.
Yep.
She's
She takes the fireball, grabbing it, and just like, as it's like expanding in her grip, she crushes it, and as it explodes around her, she is getting to get ready to use that energy for something herself. Is that your turn, Kanan?
Bonus action of any kind?
I'll bonus action. Can I summon my hound?
You certainly can.
All right. I'll send it after the balls.
All right. Where the dog at? What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
What the fuck?
Boop. And you send it after the lady?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if it runs across or how it moves.
Because it's movement. 50 feet. My goodness. Whoop. And 30. It's invisible, right?
Let me check.
What spell did you cast?
It's the sorcery ability, Hound of Illumin.
Oh, okay.
Go, doggo, go.
Go ninja, go.
Oh my god. I got that reference.
And I know you would.
So the spectral doggo begins chasing down after her. Memories of Death. Number 1 right here next to Ashwell. Oof.
Oh, I'm so angry.
I'm so sorry.
The reason I'm angry, Derek, is because when I have Hex up, there's a 50% chance you don't hit me. And of course, while I had it up on him, he never hit me once. And then he died instantly. And this motherfucker crits me on his first attack. It's all right. It is what it is.
So he hits you twice. He lashes out with the first one, which you just weren't expecting. He didn't have a sword in his hand, and then suddenly he did. And the second one, he like drives it through, stabbing into your heart, but your armor deflects it away from the vital organs. Memories of Death number 4, locked into combat with Zarn. It misses both attacks. Memories number
Darn
5.
right it does.
It sees the fireball and it's going to move in over on Kanan.
You can try.
Oh, it gets advantage, doesn't it? Okay, well, it would have been a mirror's image anyway. It does crit you.
Well, no, never mind.
supposed
He's
to be an
mechanic spell.
additional
Good luck. Good luck.
You can't counterspell a sword, unfortunately.
I could have projected my shield, but like I said, I've already used mechanic spell this turn.
It's okay. I have a healing potion. I can use my turn to give her.
Okay. That's a relief.
I have 3 healing potions.
That is another hit as well. Through the mirror images. Oh, that was not supposed to be an attack roll. That was supposed to be a damage roll. Sorry.
How many hits does it get? 2?
Yep.
Guess I hit one of them already. She attacked 3 times.
I said the last one was an accident.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed to be a damage roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I rolled the damage for it. That it was supposed to be. And that is their turn. Zarn, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna put an end to all of this. I'm gonna do something I haven't done yet before, that I've been saving for a special occasion, and this is as good as any. I tell the party to take care of the little guys, and then you see Sarn's form start shifting as she slowly grows larger and more elongated until I turn into my large serpent form.
I genuinely thought you were going to say, I'm going to do something I've never done before, and you're just going to attack. I genuinely thought that's what you were going to do.
That would have been hilarious. I'm like, and I whack this guy with my sword.
All right, where's the thing
Well,
listed at? Do you remember?
Are you being sarcastic? Because we've seen you
I
turn
have
into a
it pulled
snake.
open.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
a god.
you
Oh,
it was when we were
good.
fighting the.
To eat the. Oh,
It's been a while, though.
That's why I was being.
It has been
Yeah,
a
that's why I was
while.
being meta and telling you to turn into the snake, is because you have.
Where's the snake?
Become
at, babe?
snake.
I have the stats.
Will you post it in the chat for
already.
me, please?
I don't
Drag the
know
little
how.
dragon icon into chat. Alternatively, tell me where you found it.
It's not doing it. It's on my character sheet, the panoply of serpent kind. in my inventory.
Cool. Boo, 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 boo.
The pineapple of serpent kind.
Mm-hmm. Some call it that.
This cowboy.
Some call me the game.
Can I throw my now snake body on? Can I say that I threw it on that guy in front of
Crush
me?
him.
So I want to crush him as I transform.
It's going to take an action to transform, but sure.
Well, he can make like a dex save or something to jump out of the way to make it fair if you want.
I'm going to guess he fails that.
Alright. How do you want me to deal damage to him?
Crunch.
46 bludgeoning.
Smash.
Crunch.
Those were d4s. I said d6s.
Oh, 46. I don't. Sorry. Oh, that's not. Keeps giving me more dice than I want. There we go.
13 damage to number 4. Very good. You assume your form.
I'm gonna use my movement to whoops,
Very good.
move roughly. And I guess that's all I can do since it took my action to do that.
All right. Very good. You are a giant snake.
I'll go eat that elf.
On Cylene's turn, or at the, excuse me, not on her turn, on her legendary action in between yours and Vaughnt's turns, she's going to try to banish you.
Who?
Me?
The big fuck off snake that's coming for her ass.
What?
Uh-oh.
I have advantage on my save if it's
It is.
magic.
Benefit
Okay.
is magic. It's also a charisma save, so.
Roll
counterspell.
yourself. You can't.
You have to be
Well, I
able to
guess-
see to counterspell. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's another one for the list of things.
Because you have to be able to read their somatic
Yeah.
things. You want to use one of those blesses,
Hold on.
Natalie?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hold
Chat.
on.
That chat is so gracious as to provide you. Oh wait, you're a not a warlock. A fucking.
Yeah, I can
paladin.
counterspell too. Red's not the only one.
I was thinking she's a
That's why I mentioned-
paladin. Is she getting the effect? So it's not calculating the effect even for
It adds
her.
it to her own as well, so.
Yeah. So, what's the bonus that you get?
4.
I
I
think
thought the
it's
paladin got
4.
less. than
Also,
everybody
no.
else or something, huh?
Well,
No.
whatever
Everybody gets the
charisma
same.
mod is.
Okay.
It's not like we roll the
Actually, does that aura affect you? I think it does.
plus for
It
some
does.
reason.
It does. I've played lots of paladins. It affects you, and it's the same as the party.
I figured. I'll take your word for it because you're the paladin person.
Yeah, I believe you. In that case, that is going to be a success.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Then I don't even need to use
Nope.
the bless.
Easy.
Okay.
Never didn't have it.
Ha.
Never didn't have it.
You can't banish me.
I'll banish you with my teeth.
This is my realm now. This is my realm. I'm taking over. Get out.
This is your adventure.
Vaunt, it's your turn.
Excellent. Okay, so wizard time.
Bing.
Wizard time, motherfucker. Fireball. I don't have fireball prepared. Don't get too excited. Actually, maybe I do. Did I cave? I did cave. That's unfortunate. What kind of wizard am I?
Mhm.
Let's see. She's like half health, I'd wager. So Zarn, how long is it gonna take your ass to like slither on over there?
I can get close enough to spit poison at her at least.
See, I'd want you to get in the melee before I cast any
Right.
sort of hasty spell on you.
It will deal 10d8 poison damage to her.
Is that considered an attack?
So.
I could technically
yeah.
give you that and you could spit on her.
Let's go. Blah, blah.
I could spit on her and then action surge and spit on her again.
And then if she has haste, you could spit on her 3 times. So just fucking.
A recharge on my.
All she has to do is just roll high.
Recharge happens at the start of the turn.
It doesn't say anything
No,
about
no.
recharging. Oh, I was looking at the text. I wasn't looking
In
at
that
the
case, I'm
name.
gonna wait until you get into the
Okay.
melee with her to haste you.
Okay.
Um,
Wait, I have a reach of 15.
yeah, you don't have to get that.
But the
close.
haste, and the haste would also allow Zarn to get there faster.
Yeah.
As well.
That's fair, but I can't help but feel that Silene's actually going to target me now that I've countered like 3 or 4 of her things. Oh,
Fizzled. This fucking elf who's apparently like the consort of death is throwing a temper tantrum like a goddamn child. So this will
It's
be
an-
interesting.
it's an elf. What do you expect? Let's see.
Does Vaughn like being married?
I guess I could technically psychic glance again. I mean,
That's what I've been saving those for.
Can always try.
No incapacitation on the boss. If I can help it with my legendary resistances.
yeah, no, and I'm the only one throwing saving throws at it, so it makes it kind of not worthwhile. All right.
I mean, I'm showing
yeah,
my
how
hand
far
there a
is it?
little bit, but I mean,
No,
I'll tell you
That's
straight
why I
up.
was-
That's what I'm saving the legendary
Yeah,
resistances for. That's
um,
why I face tanked the fucking fireball, the 9th level fireball a minute ago.
I'm trying to clear out ads over here, so
Fireball.
otherwise I'd be throwing more.
That's why I was griping at you, because like she's just gonna resist it if you do succeed.
Okay, I'll move a whopping 10 feet. I don't care if I get hit by this thing. I gotta give Zarn haste. Actually, it's
Are
haste
you
6.
sure?
Haste.
I'm
I
just saying
gotta.
these things
He's not
hit
gonna
like
get
a
hit.
gotta
shit
be with
house,
He's not gonna
man.
get hit.
I
He's
gotta
not
be
gonna get
within
hit.
30 feet to cast it, so I gotta
Yeah.
move.
Oh, he's not.
He was
Okay.
right here. If he
Yeah,
moves 10
okay,
feet.
okay.
Well, no, I was 5 feet further away than that. I was in the. I was
Okay,
like,
either
the
way,
square to
you
the
just have to
bottom
move like this far, and like you'd be in the threat range, but you're not moving out of the threat range, so you're
left. No,
not.
I moved up the adamant range I needed to go, so I was here. I was like back here,
Oh, okay.
and then I moved up 10 feet.
Oh, yeah, then yeah, no, you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna get attack of opportunity.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Well, I know he's just gonna aggro me. Actually, maybe he won't. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Celerity on Zarn. I'm gonna drag and drop the effect. I don't think it'll give you the immune. Oh my god, please don't give me error messages. I will slaughter you.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so you'll get a +2 to AC, advantage on dex saving throws. You're immune to all damage until the start of my next turn, I believe. I'll
Okay.
double read that. Creatures that are hasted are immune to all damage until the start of their next turn. So you so
Very
no matter
nice.
what targets you between now and your next turn, you're immune to the damage. You also have an extra action, which I'm assuming you're going to use for an attack or a dash. Also, your speed is doubled. Have fun. Go wild.
Oh, then I can easily reach her because I have 45 movement.
Yeah, you'll be
This
going
one.
90, so have fun. You might be able to just long jump. I know snakes don't have legs to jump, but like
No point if my movement's 90.
it's like Donkey Kong Country. You could turn yourself into like a coil and then like jump yourself across.
I have climb, so I don't think that translates into jumping.
Very good, Vaughn. Is that your turn?
Well, see, I moved forward 10 feet to cast that, and now here's the kicker. I moved back.
Oh, so that's what you were worried about. Yeah. Got it. Now I understand. Yep.
You might want to move out of like direct targeting range with the boss, so just
I
like
don't-
with your big ol'.
I don't care. She can kill me at this point. Well, actually, she can't quite kill me or incapacitate.
I was about to
Don't
say,
do that.
don't invite that.
Yeah.
Don't put that evil on me. No, I should be
You
fine.
passed the con save. That's the important part. It wasn't all immediately
Nice.
for not when you rush back.
What did I make a con save for?
The guy was in range. He hit you.
Did he have a 10-foot range?
Yeah, I didn't know that you were moving back.
Oh, I didn't know he had a 10-foot range. Well,
Oh no, it's only 5 feet range. How close were you? You were here?
And I was like, yeah, I was a full 5 feet away from him. I was like,
Oh, you were full 5 feet away. Okay, well then never mind. I'll give you those hit points back.
yeah, I was choosing him. I'm a wizard, baby. I gotta fight for those like the few hit points that I get because I keep rolling ones on getting my health increase at each level. I gotta fight for those hit points I do have.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Yeah. In that case, anything else?
No, that's it.
Kira.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to give Miss Kanan one of those potions of greater healing. What's the die on those? Because I
44 plus 4.
44.
Greater healing? No, it's like 48 plus 8 or something like that.
No, it's not.
Greater
44
healing?
plus 4. Yeah. All potions of healing in D&D are D4s. Pathfinder, they're D8s.
I hate Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I hate Dungeons and Dragons.
So that'll be 16 healing back to Kanan.
12.
Oh, they are
It's
all
44 plus
D4s.
4.
Oh, 4 plus 4. Bleh. Sorry. You
Oh, I was
suck.
thinking of superior. I was thinking of superior healing.
Yeah,
which
that'd be
is also
12.
D4s.
12 back to Kanan.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Is that gonna be my action or bonus action?
I'll say that that's a bonus action. Kind
Okay,
of
then
hand
I
waving a
will.
little bit right now for.
Yeah,
your behalf.
I'll use my action to stabilize Kanan. Give her the help action.
Very
Then.
good.
So yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. At the end of your turn, she's gonna shoot off all 4 of her Eldritch Blasts. Where are you at? You are up here.
Oh, I shield it.
Oh, she's not shooting them at you.
Are they coming to
Shooting at the
me?
giant fuck off snake.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that kind of earned it. Kaiju on the field.
Break your eldritch blasts
But
upon
you
my
can't-
body.
You can't do damage, Phil.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. So there was no point in me rolling.
They're just gonna glance off.
You're absolutely right.
But she wouldn't know
Well, now
that.
she knows that when they're just like. She.
Oh no, I make fake wounded noises. Oh, you got me. Oh, so much damage.
No, I don't think that happens. I think it's very obvious that the magic from Vaunt's spell protects you. And that completely changes what she was about to do. She's not going to Finger of Death the giant Becca snake. She's going to try to Finger of Death the wizard that's been counterspelling all of her attacks.
Yeah! I'm gonna counterspell this too! Come on, come get some! Oh, I have no idea. This is my blue mage fantasy. Doing nothing and then countering, doing things on other people's turns. It's just so fucking good. Okay, counterspell side.
Make your check, buddy.
I'm gonna use my last 3rd level spell slot for this. That's okay then. We got this. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Oh, sorry! Tough
nice.
titties! Oh, I love being a
Not
fucking
today.
wizard.
You have finished the last of her spell slots off.
So the execution just. Woo! Yeah! I love. I'd like to thank the Academy. I like this 2 blue mana I kept open. I'd like to say.
Ashwell, it is your turn.
Die angry, bitch.
Coat,
see.
seed, mauled.
I'm doing a little math in my head here.
Vaunt lifts his chin and points. Pathetic.
All right.
Arena players.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. So, I figure focus is in. We're doing it. Ashwell is going back to stabbing this dude. We're just doing the basics here. Come on, buddy. That's a hit. I'm just asking for it once. Moderate damage. Come on, man. Give me a crit. 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 Yes!
That's a crit, baby.
It's here! It's a crit!
Let's go.
Oh,
It's a beautiful baby
See
crit.
all the dice. It is. I'm also gonna smite this dude because I just
Beautiful.
want him fucking gone. I don't want to deal with it.
Make sure to drop that
So,
effect
here
on.
comes-
Oh no, yours works differently. Go ahead.
I have to do it separately, yeah. So here's the base damage.
And then make sure you hold shift for the smite.
Yep, that is the plan. And then
Sorry, I'm just used to
Just
reminding people of
drag
stuff all the
this.
time.
that's fair, man.
God damn it.
I hope it rolled the right number.
Fucking
Yes.
damage. Holy
Holy
shit.
crap.
This is
Astral,
what
what
I'm
does this look
capable of when it fucking happens, which is why I want the crits to stack. Anyway, so with this dude, Ashwell, after having
Casually.
gotten like the blade driving into him, you said it sort of drove in his heart but deflected off his armor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that it actually goes into his chest, and he actually just sort of takes it, grabs the hand, pulls it to the hilt, brings his blade and just punches it through the top of him and twists the blade, and he just detonates like a bomb.
Ooh.
And as he does, he just sort of inhales, and the blade that was stabbed him just sort of disappears into his body. And he glares up at this other motherfucker. I still have an action movement left, so
That poor guy's
Fine.
quaking in his.
You did
ghost
that to one of
boots.
these shitty little specters, and you couldn't do that to her.
runs up and takes another swing at this guy. I'm afraid I can't throw my sword that far. And he's going to
What are you good for?
hack into. Are you really going to talk to me about that right now? And that's where I'm going to end his turn. As I drive the blade into this guy.
Very good. Very good. Wonderful turn. Kanan, it's your turn.
All right. Kanan is gonna incapacitate the boss if she can
With what?
with the psychic lance.
Isn't that like you have to see them?
Oh crap.
Put another check mark though.
I still got fireballs.
Yep. You got fireballs for days.
Keep it up. I'm here to help.
Point and click, baby.
All right.
Dear grid coordinates.
She's
what?
gonna take half.
Oh no. What have I done?
You failed us all, Kanan. Just kidding. Get her nice and crispy. I want her barbecued before I go and eat
Don't
her.
eat her immediately. You need to make sure she doesn't have anything valuable on her body.
Oh no.
True.
The fireball washes over her, detonating again in her palm as she like goes to throw this one away, but just as it's like about to like fall away from her hand, it just explodes prematurely, and she like we can see half of her face completely charred over and like burned away. The muscle and sinew beneath is this rotten, hideous facsimile of anatomy.
And then my doggo will go in for the kill.
Detonates prematurely. Does that happen to most sorcerers, Cannon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You want to drag the attack roll?
All right, I'll do it.
What
That's my seeing dog.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Thank you.
I was thinking that earlier.
You need to have somebody make something to make it more permanent and just like hang out around you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I crit.
Lovely hit.
Is that a crit with your
Nice.
doggo?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was just
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Nice.
0 damage. What the
bad.
heck?
resisted.
Yeah, but you can still make her make a strength save.
Probably needs to
Oh,
be
okay.
magical
Where's the
damage.
strength save?
It's this where it says save versus strength. You drag that onto her.
Oh, okay. You're going down, sister.
She is. She is knocked prone by the doggo. She does no damage, but does knock her prone.
Excellent. Excellent.
Alright, I end turn there.
Good turn, Kanan. Memory of Death number 4. Still focused on the big snake. Is just going to be shooting finger darts at it, which just glance harmlessly off of its still enchanted hide.
I don't even feel them.
Correct. Number 5 just got hit by Ashwell. It's going to attack him.
Yep.
And 2 hits.
Yep. Okay.
Chipping away at you. It's just lashing out with its blade again and again. But you are redirecting anything fatal. Zarn, in
Off,
your serpent form.
off tank at work. Off tank at work.
Just you and me. It's just you and me now.
This is a master at work.
So you just like go kind of like down and then like back up, just like fast as fuck.
She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can you drag that onto her?
Oh, I guess I can. Oh, I dragged it onto me. Oops.
She's gonna fail, so go ahead and roll that onto her.
Get ready for the damage. Not bad. Partially resisted. Just lean over her and just let all the venom from my mouth pour down onto her.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, so
Y'all ever
remember how-
get like tackled by a kid or like a sibling on the playground or whatever, and then they just start like dripping spit on you?
Yeah.
And then I grab her with my snake tail.
grab the conditioned on to her as well.
Grapple.
So we
Okay, and then
I'll ask on my turn, never mind.
I get another action from haste. Is that right?
Yes, you do, and you can use it to attack. I'm assuming that's what you're gonna do it with.
So that was you doing both.
Yes.
Venom spray takes an action.
Zorn has multi-attack in serpent form. She can do venom spray.
Wait, it
or
says that?
bite
Holy shit,
And
it's fucking
restrict.
Wait a minute.
Derek.
Fuck.
Derek over here like I
So-
made this too strong.
Shit.
What have I done?
Okay, I miss with the bite.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Let me.
Use the bless.
Or yeah, bless.
You need a
might
2
get
up.
me there.
Nope, you need a
No.
5 up.
Oh,
Guardsman
4.
swear by it.
how's
Oh,
it?
sorry, 4. I'm all over the place. Let's start is
I'm
right.
rolling them into the chat and nothing's happening.
What are you rolling? Just roll a d6.
The 6 for the bless. I know, I'm rolling it into the chat and it's not
That's weird.
showing up. I'll just roll it in the tower.
There you go, I rolled you a 5.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you.
All right.
More damage coming her way.
I'm good for more than just one thing. I'm good. I can do more than shit talk.
And then I'm gonna constrict her tighter since it gets multi-attack. Nice, nice. Take that. And then I'm going to action search.
I'm just gonna make Kira a bard so she can just shit talk professionally.
Nice. Oh, come on.
Derek, can you make me a
Go.
school of shit talking?
You don't want me to make something for bards?
Yeah, they're okay. It's bards. Bards and Pathfinder. Huh?
I know that was part of the joke because I know the Derek hates bards.
Yeah. Zarn paints the picture.
You just see Zarn with haste just slither at an ungodly fast pace, faster than a snake her size should be able to move.
Noom.
And
Mhm.
before you even realize what's going on, I've got her constricted between my body, and I'm just slowly squeezing her as my mouth just repeatedly chomps down until it finally latches on, and just for cinematic effect, I gobble her down, and then I'll regurgitate her clothing so you guys can pickpocket her.
I actually have a reaction to her death as well. I'd like to do if that's okay.
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 So,
You can-
I have a
it won't
feeling.
affect
I have a
anything.
feeling that's not gonna work.
We'll see. We can give it a shot. I'd like to cast Soul Cage as a reaction on her. She's dead. So let's see. There is no resistance or spell thing. It's just you dead. Within 60 feet, I grab you and catch your essence. The real question is, will you allow it, or is there some plot thing that will not allow me to do this?
He said multiple times she's a lich. Her soul is bound elsewhere. I would assume.
Tune in
It's
next
not
week to
possible,
find
I
out,
understand.
folks. It's 10:30.
That's fair.
That's a good cop out. I like it.
It's late, and I don't feel like making a ruling on that right now. I feel like
That's
if I make a decision right now, I'm not going to be happy with it, no matter what decision I make. So I want to think about it. I think that's where we're going to call this at the end of that. Dude, I just want to say, y'all bickered so much and fought so much, and then when it came down to it, y'all really actually like came together and pulled off some like fucking sick ass teamwork shit that super paid off in the end. And I don't know, it was really fucking cool.
That haste definitely
This
came
is
in clutch at the end.
It was like
Is it?
everybody was doing their thing.
Hey, we're an evil party, but we're still a party, right? Like, it means we work together.
We like to party.
It was cool.
We do.
Well, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Chat, I love and appreciate you guys as well. Thank you very much for keeping Covet Syndicate alive, even though they're dead. Means a lot. We appreciate you.
Not for long. We're well on our way back to being alive, I hope.
True. But yeah, that's what we're going to call it. So thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. I really love you. Natalie, please tell people what's good in your hood. Where can people find you if you want to be found?
Not really on social media, so it's not so much not wanting to be found, just can't be found. But I can be found here next Saturday, resuming Covet Syndicate to see what happens now that I've swallowed this evil elf lady. What powers might I gain from this? I don't know. Probably nothing, but it's fun to speculate. And then, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, here, playing Mouse Guard with some of these awesome people.
Oh, yeah.
And that's about it.
Fantastic. Well, love you. Thank you for being here as always. Much appreciated.
Of course.
Hell yeah. And let's move right along. Elise, where can people find you?
You can find me over on Twitter, Sworn Queen D&D, and then through there you can find my Etsy store and some of the other things that I'm working on over like my Instagram and stuff like that that'll be expanding. So come give me a follow and keep up when I put out new character art and other cool TTRPG things, not exclusively. It's not just D&D. D&D is just coincidental to the fact that most people search for D&D. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Thank you, Derek, for having me. I love this session.
Oh yeah. Thank you, dude. Love having you. Love playing games with you. Appreciate you being here, dog.
And since I don't have a class, I'm sorry. I'll just be perpetually shit talking, like for until further notice.
That's fair. Totally fair. By the way, chat, just so y'all know, we had talked about that ahead of time. I did not just like spring that on my player. I'm not that kind of GM. I like to come across as a vindictive GM on screen sometimes because it's funny and makes for good content, but like not that kind of GM. Like
Yeah,
we
no,
talked about that.
that was premeditated. I
Yeah.
okayed it.
Jihan.
That doesn't mean it's fun to play a character without a class, though.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like that for long. Don't worry. Jihan, what's happening, dude?
Oh, hello. It's I, Jihan. I play games on this channel. You'll catch me here on Saturday again. I don't know when we're doing the other game. But,
Tuesday, off stream.
Yeah, we're off streaming it, so you can't watch.
Unfortunately, sorry, I just don't want to. I don't want you to see it crash and burn if that's what happens. My first game.
It'll be all right. You can find me on Twitter at Hussein Jihan if you want to. Yeah, that's me.
Well, love you, buddy. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for enduring a lot of torment, a lot of suffering, on behalf of Kanan. This makes for good content. Red, what's happening?
Oh.
You're muted, buddy.
Muted, buddy.
I can't hear him.
There he goes. He's gone, Jim.
Oh, okay. Hello, I'm Red. I'm one
There
of
you are.
the colors, and ironically, I hate playing red magic.
Mhm.
Thank you for Derek.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I have fun playing the wizard that stops things. I truly get enjoyment out of watching people struggle. Not in real life, but in, like, fantasy world. Anyway, you can find me on Twitch. I do a lot of shows. I don't think next Thursday, but it'll be the Thursday after that will be our return to Call of Cthulhu. The last episode was pretty great. My players are awesome. What else do I gotta say? Oh yeah, my schedule. So Sunday, tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Shit. Tomorrow. Sorry, I'm out of it. Tomorrow at probably I did say 6:30. It's probably gonna be closer to 7 because I got work. That will be the Pathfinder stream, Mysteries of Olvad. I'm probably gonna wrap that up just to have a Sunday open because work's kicking my ass. So
You need time off. It's important.
I need to breathe. But other than that, I will be running Pathfinder on alternating Thursdays, or Mondays, right? Mondays.
Yeah. Are we doing alternating Mondays? Cool.
We'll play it by ear. I'll see how I'm feeling after we do the first session.
First one's this Monday, though, yeah?
Yep. So that will be a thing. That'll be... Oh, I should probably get some ads running for that. Anyway, actually, let's do next Monday so I can get some ads running and get some hype built up. So.
Yeah, no problem.
So, but yeah, that'll be another Pathfinder game featuring everybody here except for Jihan, because I don't think Jihan can do Mondays.
He's got school.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm sorry. But very much looking forward to running some Pathfinder then. Tuesday is usually Magic, but I'm taking this Tuesday off to playtest with Derek. I might play some Magic on Tuesday, depending on how fucking tired I am. I'm probably not going to play Magic. I don't even... Wait, no. I actually have Tuesday, Wednesday off, I think, this week.
Oh, nice.
No, I have Wednesday, Thursday off. So I'll play some Magic on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling.
yeah.
But anyway, just check me out on Twitter, FVA Redemption. I'll post updates and keep you guys in the know about all that stuff. Thank you for having me, as usual.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, man. Much love. Much appreciation. As always, homie. And Omni, my favorite robot American.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Last Omnitect. Derek said the line. And you guys can catch me on my own Twitch and Twitter, twitch.tv/The Last Omnitect, or at The Last Omnitect on Twitter. The brand's pretty much always the same everywhere, so keep an eye out for me. I have been grinding a long time to finally get where I will have this coming week an AP on my channel. Wild Skies of Batanria is finally going to go live. We think we've finally gotten all the bugs out.
Hell yeah.
Pray to God. If not, I do have a fallback position, so we will be playing fucking Wild Skies of Batanria this week. My Pathfinder 2E Lighter Than Air campaign.
Hell yeah.
So keep an eye on it. I'm really excited. Derek's going to be in that. Dylan in the chat from earlier is in that. And also my fiance, Vaughn. Super excited for it. Speaking of, also, this coming Saturday, I'll be running Legacy Storytelling the World tomorrow. Specifically, Legacy First Flight here on this channel at 12:30 noon CST. Super fucking hyped about it. We have Derek in there. We have JJ in there. We got a bunch of awesome folks who are going to be playing. I'm super excited. And yeah, this game I've written for 20 years is finally getting to see airtime. It feels unreal, and I'm just honored and lucky I can run it here.
Can't wait.
Other than that, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like, other than that, you guys can catch me on my channel 10:30 a.m. EST Wednesdays, Thursdays, and on alternating Saturdays now. When I'm not running Legacy on this channel, I'd be doing the Stellar Forge. And I do world building, art, and occasionally gaming and hanging out stuff. We're playing through Beyond Light, Lightfall on D2. So
Nice.
yeah, it's been a fun time. Derek, as always, I love you, buddy. Thank you for having me in this game.
Thank you.
And also, I'm not even sure Soul Cage applies if they're not a humanoid, so don't worry about it.
We'll find out. But thank you for being here, Omni. Much love, much appreciated. Chat, thank you all again. Thank you to all my players. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Stick around. We're going to be raiding into second class elitists. They have been wonderfully nice to me on Twitter and other socials. So we're going to be raiding and spreading some love positivity to them. But yeah, thank y'all again. I will be seeing you on Monday nope, not this Monday. On Wednesday, right here at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for Death Watch, Kill Team Last Bastion. On Thursday, Wild Skies of Batanria over on twitch.tv/TheLastOmniTech at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Friday, nothing on stream. On Saturday next week, we have Legacy at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then continuing on with Covet Syndicate next Saturday right here at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good night, everybody. I will see you very soon. Bye bye.